What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And today, people, it's Manchester United against Arsenal. Not quite as big a game as it used to be, people. This would usually have been Omri against Van Nistelrooy, or Keane against Vieira, or maybe Sol Campbell against Jaap Stam. Today, it's Mikel Merino against Xerxes, people. How times have changed. Oh, man. This would have been a title decider as well a few years ago. But it is what it is. We've got to move with the times. We've got to look forward. We've got to look ahead. We're going to talk about it in terms of the appointment of Andrea Berta. I threw a video out last night. And came back from the Sidemen game, actually, yesterday. I was invited there by YouTube, so big up to them. Really good day out, and came back late and then saw that Berta had been announced, and I thought, let me do a quick video to talk about that. So big up to everyone who watched that. But yeah, it was definitely interesting seeing that news last night. And the interesting news, the headline news for Arsenal today, is that Gabriel Martinelli is back, and he is on the bench, people. Gabriel Martinelli is back. He is on the bench, and he is. We didn't expect him to be back until the end of the month, and he's made a recovery already. And I have actually got a team mistake there, because I've got Jorginho centre mid. Calm down, Partey is in centre mid. So I will change that. But yeah, good to see Martinelli back on the bench. Let me just get Jorginho out of that team. Let's be honest, we don't want him in the team. No disrespect. I'm just, being honest, people. Right, there we go. Partey's in the team. Yeah, and Martinelli returns on the bench. Now, he travelled last night. A lot of people were saying he's just travelled to be with the team, be around the group, but he makes the bench, which is fantastic news. So, yeah, good to see him back. Let's go through the whole team. Yeah, I'm making people nervous. People are like, what, Jorginho? What's going on here? Relax, calmer, people, calm. David Raya in goal. The back four, Timber, Calafiori. I did say that, by the way, that I thought he might go with Calafiori, just due to the fact that Lewis Skelly got a yellow card, got dragged off early. Calafiori comes on and scores. I think he's going to reward him with a start, and he has done. So he is in the lineup as well. Listen, from my point of view, I'm just glad that there's no Ahmad in the team. Oh, Tottenham have just got a penalty. They're losing 2-1 to Bournemouth, but they've got a penalty. Kepa. What a poor goalkeeper he is. No one's surprised about him. Tottenham were losing 2-0, actually. So, yeah, if you're watching live, then you're aware of this. Kepa's always been a shambles of a goalkeeper, hasn't he? Right, let's go through the Arsenal team now. It's sorted. David Raya in goal. Timber and Calafiori at fullback, with Gabriel and Saliba, the two centre-backs. No problem with that, obviously. It's an absolute brick wall, so we're always happy with that. Partey, Rice and Odegaard, strongest midfield, no problem with that. Front three, Nwaneri, Trossard and Merino. I think we all expected that to happen. For those of you asking, Lewis Skelly's match ban was only 1 game. Violent conduct gets a free match ban. A red card if it isn't violent conduct, and you only get a 1 match ban. So Lewis Skelly is back after missing the previous league game. What the hell is Kepa doing there? Son's touch is clearly going to take him out of play for a goal kick, and Kepa bashes into him with his arms and gives away a penalty. Ridiculous. Listen, this was the team I expected. I thought Lewis Skelly would be rested or dropped, however you want to word it, but I pretty much expected this to be the team, and I don't think we don't have a lot of options anyway. On the bench, we got Neto, Kivior, Ben White, Kieran Tierney, Zinchenko, Raheem Sterling, Jorginho, Lewis Skelly, and the returning Gabriel Martinelli. Now, let's be totally honest, people. Martinelli has not been particularly good this season. He's had a few good games, but the majority of the season, Martinelli has not been at the standard that we've been hoping for, that we saw 2 seasons ago. But when you're in a situation like we have been in, you need all the attacking options you can get. Even if he's just an impact player off the bench at the moment, it's somebody that with 20 minutes to go, he's going to offer you more than what Sterling's been offering you. Lawrence said Skelly's been dropped rightfully so. I mean, listen. Son's chipped the penalty down the middle. 2-2. I think with Lewis Skelly, go easy on him, man. He's 18. He made a mistake. It was a rash error, but we got away with it. Yeah, we got away with it. I think Lewis Skelly, I don't know with Lewis Skelly. A lot of people seem to be in the media really giving him a hard time. And listen, he's got that aggressive nature about him. It's probably the reason that he's ended up becoming a professional footballer at Arsenal, which 99.9% of people will never do in the reality of the situation. Yeah, he's probably got to harness that aggression a little bit and calm down, but I think we've just got to kind of let him be who he is. Now, listen, I would give him a warning. Say, bro, you could have cost us our Champions League place the other night. So I don't mind Calafiori coming in. He came in and he scored and he defended well. But he's been our best left back this season, to be honest. But I know what you... No, Lawrence, I'm with you. He needs to learn from it, because if we lose that game to PSV, I'm having a different conversation right now. But it's interesting. He's not a natural defender as well. So it's going to take him time to learn, you know. Platt said, nothing wrong with rotation. Yeah, especially, listen, at left back. It's one of the positions on the pitch we've actually got good squad depth. I mean, we've got Kivior, Tierney, Zinchenko all on the bench. Calafiori and Lewis Skelly as well. So we've got great options there, so why not? And Phil said, Arteta out. Common sense and a striker in. That's the process I trust. Bro, I've said for a long time, Arteta's going nowhere. In reality, he's going to be here next season. I think the only thing that would have troubled Arteta would have been, number one, if PSV knocked us out. Number two, if we never got top 4. And this season, 5th can actually potentially get you Champions League football. So you never know. He might have got lucky and got 5th and still got Champions League and kept his job. So HR said, can we win the Champions League when Saka returns? Arsenal linked with Lautaro Martinez. Listen, cup competitions are much more open. Anything can happen. It's very unlikely, but we've got a possibility. Chelsea won the Champions League. They weren't that good. Liverpool won the Champions League in, what, 05, 06 was it? Istanbul. They weren't that good. It's cup football. You never know. One thing I want to say, people, by the way, and I'm not doing a I told you so here, but I said the other day, I want Atletico Madrid over Real Madrid. Not a lot of people agreed with that. Some people think because of Real Madrid's more open style, we will get more chances. However, I just think their attack is so good, we won't deal with them. And their midfield keeps the ball so well. Atletico Madrid lost 2-1 today to Getafe in the league. And that ain't some little game. I mean, they're a point off Barcelona at the top. And they were beaten 2-1 away at Getafe. I'm telling you now, because of the order of the games, we play them at the Emirates first. You get that atmosphere, you go for them, you've got to beat them in the home game, then you've got to go away from home and defend. I'm telling you now, I think Arsenal have a better chance of Atletico than Real Madrid. And I personally hope we get Atletico Madrid. Even though from a fan point of view and a watch-along point of view, the Real Madrid game would be a blockbuster game. You know, but I think Atletico are beatable. I'm telling you now. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. The Manchester United team, people, then we'll get into some of the news. Now, our second game is away. Unfortunately, the second game's away. Well, I remember years ago when we played Atletico Madrid at home. I know we went out over 2 legs, but we battered Atletico Madrid at home. And as I said, Oblak put in one of the best. Oh, Bournemouth could be in. Come on. What is that? They've messed it up. Oblak put in one of the best goalkeeper displays that I've seen. So, HR, listen, can Arsenal win the Champions League? Yes. Is it likely to happen? Very unlikely. But you shouldn't be in a competition if you don't believe that you can win it. That's my thought process. Even if as fans we don't believe we're going to win it, The players have to believe they're going to win it. They can't just be in the competition thinking, "Oh, we're going to get Real Madrid. We're going to get knocked out." No, we've got to make sure that we've got to make sure that we do something. I want Atletico Madrid, though. I think that's the more winnable game of the two. The Man United team, people. Anana in goal. Back three, Lindelof, Yoro, and De Ligt. With two wing-backs of Mazraoui and Dalot. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, and Christian Eriksen is the three in midfield. And Garnacho and Xerxes is the sort of two up there. I think the way they've listed it actually was like two attacking midfielders and a striker, was it? Anyway, that's the United team. Xerxes up top. They bench Harrison, me, Amas, Heaven, former Arsenal player, youth player, Collier, Fletcher, Chido Obi, another former Arsenal youth player, Morehouse, and Hoyland. I mean, that Man United have spent what, over $1 billion? That bench is crazy. Honestly, that bench could be an under-23 fixture. I mean, what Fletcher's that? Is that Darren Fletcher? I don't know who that is. I don't know who the hell that is, but that bench... Listen, let's put this into perspective. Big up Ashman, I hope you had a good day at Wembley. It was good, man. Good day still. We should beat this team. But it's Old Trafford. And it's Manchester United. If that team was somebody else, those players on the pitch, if they all played for Bournemouth or Brighton, or I would say we beat this team 3 or 4-0. However, it's Manchester United. And I've seen United stink and still manage to get results against Arsenal. In fact, we've seen them this season. I know they didn't beat us over 90 minutes, but they knocked us out of the FA Cup, which was painful because, let's be honest, that was a competition we could have won. And they ended up getting knocked out in the next game. Now, Skelly isn't suspended. Red card, he was suspended for 1 game. He's back, he's on the bench. It's not a 3-match ban. So, yeah, Skelly is available. Remember, he got sent off against West Ham for taking down Kudus. He missed the Forest game. He's back today. A lot of people were like, Lewis Skelly, he's not in the squad. 3-match ban only applies now for violent conduct, people. Any regular tackle, red card challenge, and you're back after 1 game. That Man United team stinks. And we should be beating them. But they've got 5 at the back, so they're going to defend. They're going to try and spoil the game. And it probably won't be pretty to watch. People saying if Chido Obi scores the winner, lock it off. Can you imagine? Chido Obi got a lot of criticism for leaving Arsenal because he was doing so well. He spoke about how much he loved it at Arsenal. Then a few months later, he joins Manchester United. Now, at the time, he was 16 years of age. Apparently, he was on about £700 a week. And Arsenal offered him 15 grand a week, which is an incredible offer. But Man United offered him £30,000 a week. And they offered him a clear path into the first team. Now, as it turns out, he might have got a chance at Arsenal because we haven't got any strikers at the moment. But he's in the United squad. He's on the bench. So who can blame him, man? Imagine somebody at 16 saying, I'm going to give you 30 grand a week. Apparently, it's a 5-year contract. I mean, he's made himself for life there. Yeah, it looks like Kobbie Mainoo, man. He might be on the way out. He's rejected apparently 120 grand a week. And I saw yesterday him being linked with Arsenal, but Mbappe scored for Real Madrid against Vallecano. More blessings to the legendary Big C. Hey, big up yourself, man. Big up, big up. Big up everyone locked in. 2,150 of you locked in already. Big up the Twitch gang. Do me a favour. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, people. Hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. Just for heritage, let's get the likes up. I'll be honest. I've said this before on this channel. As an Arsenal fan, this was my favourite game in the Premier League growing up. There was no bigger game for me. Forget the North London derby against Tottenham. Arsenal against Manchester United was the pinnacle of Premier League football for me growing up. There was no better game. It was the best. The feisty nature, you know, the battles in midfield. That for me was like prime I don't even know if that was Barclays Premier League. That might have been when it was Carlin Premier League. But you know what I'm saying? If you were there, you were there, people. It was just epic. You didn't know whether he was going to win or lose. You know, United have turned us over at home. We've turned them over at their place. Amazing goals. I mean, them games were incredible, man. Incredible games. Look at the state of the game now. I mean, we're not that bad, but we're still not where we want to be. And you look at United and you're like, what the hell is going on it? Do you know what I mean? Look at the state of that Man United team. I mean, our team's not perfect, far from it, but at least we're competing. But we just need to win trophies. Like I said, what are we in now? 2025. 20 years ago, this would have probably been Henry and Van Nistelrooy up front. This would have been Henry and Van Nistelrooy up front. And we're now watching Marino, a centre midfielder, and Xerxes, picky-head Ross up front. That's the level we're at. It's absolutely crazy the way the levels are dropped. But what's the reason? The money's gone up. There's more money. So football baffles me. They've got better facilities. They've got better footballs. They've got more information. They watch their games back on, you know, camera and study them, and all the science, all the sports science, all the food, everything is there for you now as a player. How have teams like Manchester United and Arsenal, because the reality is we haven't won a trophy in 5 years, how are we in a situation where we're in this situation, if you know what I mean? How are we sitting here 5 years deep, no trophy, 21 years, no title? This is the worst Manchester United team I've ever seen in my life, ever. It's crazy. The mindset of both these clubs has actually gone down the pan in the last 2 decades. And the reason is, people, you've got two ownership models that are here to make profit first and try and win second. If they make money, they ain't that interested in winning trophies. And that's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem. People can say that what they like about ownerships of other clubs. Your owner has to be desperate to win. We are not desperate to win. If we were desperate to win, we would have signed a striker in January instead of sitting there and going, oh, let's get Sesko in the summer. It's crazy. It's crazy. And like I said, FSG at Liverpool are not perfect, but at least they hire people in the right positions to go and win trophies. A lot of it comes down to recruitment, people. A lot of it comes down to recruitment because the recruitment has been terrible at both clubs. But that's the problem. You can spend money all you like, but if you waste it on the wrong players, you go backwards. You don't win the big trophies. 2-0 to Real Madrid, Vinicius. And we've had opportunities. You know the worst thing? When you look back over the years with Arsenal, there are certain deals where you think that deal would have changed the club. Like, I genuinely believe if Arsenal had signed Luis Suarez, when we went in for him, we would have won titles. He was the best striker in the Premier League. We would have won the league, I reckon, a couple of times with him. I look at N'Golo Kante, missing out on him. He was a generational midfielder, and we didn't get him. We signed Xhaka. You look at, yeah, you're right, Xabi Alonso. That was a huge deal that we missed out on as well. Yeah, Aubameyang earlier. Remember when we nearly got Benzema? There was a number of Hazard. You're spot on with that. Close to getting him, we didn't pay the bag. And you know, those deals mess you up. Sometimes you have a moment, you say, get that player. It'll get you over the finish line. And you don't get that player. Yeah, another one, yeah. Mahrez, we tried to get him 3 times. He was in Mbappe's house, couldn't convince him. So many. Ronaldo was at the training ground. I mean, we could be here all day. But the thing is, some of those players were young and would have taken time to develop. Kante was title winner. Do you know what I mean? Luis Suarez, best striker in the Prem. These guys would have just come in and done the business straight away. And it's been a recurring theme with Arsenal where you always seem like we're one player short of being able to win. Whether it's a centre mid, you know, Wenger needed a defensive midfielder for about 10 years. And he was persisting with all these little number 10s, Ramsey and Cazorla and Haleb and Rosicky, and we used to get bullied. Cahill would have been a very good signing, to be fair. That was at the time when we had people like Scalacci and, you know, rubbish defenders like that. If you'd have put a Cahill in there, he was solid, man. He had a good Van Dijk. They said he was too laid back. HR, do you think Salah, Van Dijk and Trent are leaving? I think Trent will definitely leave. I think Van Dijk will definitely stay. And I think Salah will probably stay. That would be my... I think Trent's gone. I think Van Dijk's staying. I think Salah is probably 75% staying. But there's something in the money that is probably stopping him from signing the deal. Again, it's the ownership. The ownership are probably looking at Salah going 300-400 grand a week for Salah, even though he's having the season of his life. They're going to look at it, because everything is business with these kind of owners. They're going to look at it and go, well, Salah's 33 in June. He's going to want probably a 3-year contract on 300 grand a week plus. To them sort of owners, that will worry them, you know? That will worry them. But he's so good, he's earned the bag. I think Liverpool should give him the bag. And the reason I would give him the bag if I was Liverpool is because I think... Did the goal thing come up again? It just seems to do it by itself. I think Liverpool have a get-out clause with Salah. And that get-out clause is the clubs in Saudi will buy Salah if Liverpool ever get to a point where they want him out. Because he will be the face of the Saudi league, you know. He's one of the biggest Muslim footballers we've probably ever seen. He would be the whole face of that league, I think, even bigger than Ronaldo over there. Not because he's better than Ronaldo, but because of what he represents and who he represents. So sometimes you worry about giving a contract to a player because you think, well, if he falls off, how do you get him off those wages? I think if he fell off in a year at Liverpool, they could go to Saudi and sell him for 80, 90 million. And they'll give him probably 700-800 grand a week over there. So it would be interesting. Cole Palmer missed a penalty. Yeah, he's destroying FPL teams at the moment, that guy. Tottenham has finished 2-2. They didn't look too happy at the end there. It probably doesn't help them really, but at least they didn't win anyway. Chelsea winning 1-0. There's a minute to go in that game. Yeah, with the Salah thing, Isak as a replacement. Well, the thing that the Liverpool owners haven't done well, though, is... If they didn't want to give Salah a new contract, they should have probably sold him and cashed in on it. Or given him a slightly longer contract. Red Rebellion said, we will only know what is happening with contracts once the season has ended. Winning the League Cup and Champions League, know that the league is done is more important. Yeah. League's done. League Cup, I think Liverpool win that next week. I mean, ain't Gordon suspended? They'll beat Newcastle. So they got 2 in the bag already. Then they got to go for the Champions League. It's crazy. Must be exciting times to be a Liverpool fan. I actually realised yesterday, as I said, I went to the Sideman game. I'm standing in London, in Wembley, and I'm like 80,000 people there for a YouTube game, which is incredible, by the way. And I'm thinking, I need to be here with Arsenal. Last time Arsenal won the FA Cup, it was lockdown. No fans were in the stadium. Since I've had a channel, I haven't seen Arsenal in a cup final. It's crazy. I haven't seen Arsenal in a cup final. I've never had a cup final watch-along. I mean, what is it? I'm having to go Wembley to watch Sidemen against YouTube All-Stars. Unbelievable. Honestly, from a YouTube point of view, what those guys did at Wembley yesterday was unreal. 90,000 sellout. I was speaking to people at YouTube, and they were saying that game yesterday sold out quicker than the FA Cup final. Man United against Man City last year. I mean, it's crazy. These guys are doing boxing fights and getting more money than world champion boxers. They're selling out Wembley. They got 2.5 million watching it live online. They sold out of Sidemen shirts in Foot Asylum. I mean, they're absolutely cleaning up. Cleaning up, man, I'm telling you. Madness. Yeah, Dubai Cup champions. You'll never sing that. You should have played. Oh, man. I would have loved to have played. Some of those guys, they don't kick ball too well, I can't lie. What cheer is that? Hey, listen, the sponsored video will be the match reaction after this game. Shout out to FlexiSpot. This cheer, by the way, has been a game changer. You'll probably score an offside goal. You better put some respect on my name. It was nowhere near offside. No VAR at that level, my friend. Just keep it moving. Right, we'll get into some of the news stories. Game kicks off at 4:30, so we got half an hour. 3,000 of you locked in. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button, people. It is Arsenal against United. He-Man said Arteta ain't going nowhere. True or not, Arsenal got a Champions League bonus, 10 mil, for setting a new away game result. Or record, was you going to say? I haven't got no idea about that. No idea, to be honest with you, bro. But big up for the super chat. Richard, I have a feeling we won't see Louis Skelly much again this season. He is everything in a player that Arteta will not like. We can't keep calling Arteta the novice. Slotter's only managed 2 more years, yeah. And didn't he win the league in Holland as well, Slot? So the whole novice thing, I mean, we probably can't call him a novice now, man. If you go to a job that you've never done, I think 5 years into that job, you should be considered at least relatively experienced, you know? Big up to Brian. Big up, Curtis. We need to be running through that dead midfield. Come on, you Gunners. If you're playing in a midfield against Casemiro, what you need is energy. You need people to run at him because he can't move. Ericsson, he can't move. And Bruno Fernandes will be in an attack. What the problem is if we give them time and space on the ball. Yeah, Manchester United fans are protesting outside of the stadium right now. 3 till 4 o'clock. And apparently there are quite a lot of fans out there. I saw a little video earlier. Yeah, the Norwich flags are the Norwich flags are out again. They're not happy. They want them out again. It's all mad, people. It is all mad. But you can't blame them. You can't blame them, man. If you're not happy, do that. I wish Arsenal fans would do that sometimes. You know? I wish Arsenal fans would do that. But it is what it is. They're not happy with the structure of the club. The roof's leaking. The training ground needs doing up. They brought in Dan Ashworth. Then they sacked him. Brought in Ten Hag. Then they sacked him. They're not happy with any of it, to be honest. Denzel said, big up his wifey, Patrice, with baby boy on the way. Big up yourself, bro. Big up to you and your newborn and your missus. Dinner Shen, Chelsea won. We are coming for Arsenal. Nah, man, relax, man. I don't really... Chelsea, top 4 and Conference League winners, I think, would be a good season for them. I think that would be progression, but how many points are they behind Arsenal? 5 points. To be fair, we do play them next week, so... But I think we'll beat them. I think we'll beat Chelsea next week. TRM, big up C-Unit community. I've seen Atletico match today. They bottled 2 goals after winning 1. Unless Real Madrid, which is playing, lose Vinny, Mbappe or Rodrigo, I can't see Madrid losing the tie. I'm sad. I said it, bro. I said I want Arsenal to get Atletico. They got beat today by Getafe. I don't think they're as good as people think. They are good, but they're not amazing. Phil said, I dread the return of Havertz. I feel we are a better team with him out the lineup. Arteta's pet. Well, you would like to think by time he comes back, we've signed a striker. Hopefully that striker hits the ground running and Havertz automatically gets benched. But we'll see. We will see. Barca lost their club doctor, RIP. Yeah, man, and the game got called off. Definitely, rest in peace. Did they have a red card? I didn't even realise that. Hey, Darren, I'm not going to lie. I did the Mexican wave. Is that shameless? I don't know why. It was just vibes. I was all in the vibes. When I showed Speed at the goal and started doing the round, I was like, see! I turned into a proper like YouTube fan yesterday. It was wild. It was wild. I can't lie. It was shameless. Who got sent off for Atletico? Red card. Correa sent off. Yeah, you know me. I'm very open and honest with the community. It was all fun and games. I realised very quickly the standard of the game wasn't that high, so I just started vibes in people. I was active. Yeah, it's not people think it's a spelling mistake. Martinelli is on the Arsenal bench, people. I show speed is worse than Havertz. Well, I'd argue. I think it's pretty close. But yeah, listen, anyway, I put a video out about this last night. If you haven't seen it, you want a little bit more detail, go and have a look at that. But big up to everybody that tuned in to that video. I threw it out at midnight last night by the time it went out. And appreciate everybody locking in. And Andrea Berta will sign his contract as new Arsenal director early next week. He's always been the top candidate and gave total priority to Arsenal despite several bids. All the documents are in place and he is set to be sealed as reported this week. To be fair, I should have showed the Ornstein tweet because he said it before Romano. But we'll give Romano some credit. I gave Ornstein the credit yesterday on that video. But listen, I think this is a fantastic appointment. Very happy with it. As I said yesterday in the video, for those of you that haven't seen it, you're only as good at your job as the tools that you work with, right? If Berta is given money and he's given power, then I think we see a very good, very competent sporting director. If he comes in and we treat him like a puppet and he's not given the right money, it doesn't matter who you've got negotiating deals. They will not be that successful. He needs power. If he doesn't have power, let's be honest, Raul Sanelli was apparently the guy that revolutionized Barcelona, that got Neymar to Barcelona when Real Madrid were favourites to sign him, although they say that deal was brown envelopes all over it. So if this guy's given the money and the power, then let's be excited. If not, because listen, if Berta goes to Arteta and go, listen, I can get you this guy and that guy, and Arteta says, listen, bro, I don't want him, then what does it matter if Berta's in charge or not? It's still, everything still revolves on the owners. It all revolves on the owners, people. If the owners back him and he does his job, then great. Let's say Berta comes in and says, listen, Mikel, I know you wanted Sesko, but I've got great contacts around Europe. I can get you someone better than him. If Arteta says, bro, yeah, but I love this guy, I want Sesko, who do you think is going to have the final say in that? The guy that's just walked through the door, or the manager on 15 million a season who seems to have all the control? So let's be honest, Edu left the club because he lost the power and he felt useless. So they have to give him some power. They've got to work together, him and Arteta. As I said in that video, Berta's worked with Simeone, who's a pit bull. Arteta's a little puppy, little chihuahua, people. This should be easy work for him. Brandon said, remember 2 weeks ago, I said I was taking a break, but I can't stay away from Arsenal versus United game. We need to smash this lot. If they beat us, I can't show my face in the ends. Honestly, I'm telling you now, I'm putting it out there. If we lose today, I'm telling you now, phone's going on airplane mode, because United fans, I don't know about anybody else in your friendship groups, but United fans are the loudest. There's a lot of them. Yeah, I'm going to give you a lot of respect. They're a massive supported club. Their fans never stop. This team that United have got out today is so bad. If they beat us, wow. Airplane mode, lock it all off. If they turn around and say, we knocked you out the FA Cup and we beat you at home in the league, whoo, I'm telling you now, I'll be out of here for a little while. But anyway, let's hope we batter them. CT Gunner, what's up, Curtis? Love all the way from Connecticut. How do you keep supporting this team every week? I've lost my joy of watching Arsenal this season already. Listen, I'll be honest. I'll tell you the two reasons why. Number one, I've seen Arsenal even worse than this. And you have. And we all have. So, it's been worse. I'm just here, really, for the content and to vibe with the community, like Ishi's saying, bro. I'll be real. I'm here for the Real Madrid double header. I'm here for the Real Madrid double header. Mbappe at the carpet. That's what I'm here for. Once the Champions League season ends for Arsenal, whether that means we get to the final or whether that means we get knocked out in the next round, it's pretty much game over for the season. I'll call it a vibe-along. I won't even call it a watch-along. Every league game after that. It's United today. It's United today, so there'll always be some sort of big game attached to that. Vallecano got a goal back. Apparently it was a belter of a goal. 2-1 at half-time. So, yeah. But anyway, what do you guys think about Berta coming in? As I said, it's a very good appointment, but it's only a good appointment if we give him the right tools to work. And let's be honest, man. We don't know. He needs to learn how to operate at Arsenal. Because he knows Atletico Madrid inside out. He's been there for 12 years. So he knows exactly what they need. So I bet the majority of his signings have been great. Rodri's and Oblaks and Griezmann, Diego Costa, they've been great signings. But he still signed Thomas Lemar. He still signed João Felix. He signed Conor Gallagher, who I don't like. But he is actually playing quite well for them. What he needs to understand very quickly is, what do Arsenal need? You can sign good players, but they need to be the right players for us. I want him to be a win-now sporting director. Tell Arteta, bro, you don't need Sesko. That's a project striker signing. Go and buy a striker that's going to score you 20 league goals and bridge that gap. But we'll see. We'll see. Mohammed, big up yourself, bro. He said, big up to the C-Unit community. Let's smoke the United. The league is gone, but it just feels good to beat them. We have got to beat this Manchester United team today. I'm telling you. Akara said, apparently there was a football director above him that actually did a lot of the negotiating, contracts, etc. Arsblog spoke to an Atletico reporter. That's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, they do say that Richard Garlick does a lot of the contracts at Arsenal as well. I think a lot of the time, the sporting director gets the deal agreed and then they kind of pass it on, you know? Felix was a very good player when they signed him, so I wouldn't hammer him too much. I always said Felix to Atletico Madrid was a mistake. It's the style of football didn't suit that Felix, how he played at the time. But anyway, we've been linked with 2 players today. Obviously, this is going to happen straight away. Berta's in, so Arsenal are going to go for this guy. And the interesting thing is now, is he going to go for players that he wanted at Atletico Madrid to come to Arsenal? So there was 2 players we've been linked with today. The first one is Lautaro Martinez, or Martinez. We all know him. I think we've all got quite divided opinions on him. I've always said he's a good player, but I just don't think he would work at Arsenal. I'll be totally honest with you. He's better than what we've got, but now I'm looking at him here, 270 grand a week. He's still got 4 years left on his contract. I've always said Lautaro doesn't strike me as a striker that can play up front by himself. If you look at his success at Inter Milan, he played in a 2 with Lukaku. He played in a 2 with Edin Dzeko, and he plays in a 2 with Marcus Thuram. I just don't know if this guy can come to the Premier League, play up front by himself, and be overly successful. I just don't think he will suit our system. And also, they want apparently 85 million for him. I'm sorry, for 85 million, I am not. I repeat, I am not. I'm looking at the camera. That's when you know it's serious. For 85 million... I am not signing Lautaro Martinez. I know we've got Havertz and we're desperate, but buy the right player, man. I don't want this guy at Arsenal. I do not want him. If you wanted an Argentinian striker, I would have rather took Alvarez, who I think is better. I don't want him. I don't want him. Nathan, Nay, give it up now. I'm going to be honest. Nay's a big Liverpool fan, old friend of mine. He said, I need this to be a draw. Nay, you don't need it to be a draw. Let it go. You're a Liverpool fan. The league's in the bag. You can't stand Man United. Just support us today. Don't turn up 16 points ahead of Arsenal going, oh, I need it to be a draw. You've got the league. It's in the bag. Just let your hatred for Man United come out today. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, enjoy yourself. But you don't need it to be a draw. You've got it. Gyökeres, Osimhen, and Sesko. Trust me, I do not want Lautaro Martinez anywhere near Arsenal. Anywhere near. I don't rate this guy. I think he's so overrated. So yeah, get it off the screen. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. The other one who is being linked to the Gunners, and these ones just seem too obvious, but it's somebody we've spoken about before, people. But Cunha being linked with Arsenal today. Apparently, Arsenal very interested in him. They see him as not the actual striker signing, but a versatile attacker that can play up front, can play in the 10, can play on the wing. I like Cunha, by the way. I like him. I wasn't happy with Cunha as the #1 striker. If you're signing Cunha as your striker, I'm like, don't really know about that. If you sign a quality striker then by Cunha, I'll be honest, I'm all over that. I actually think Cunha's a baller. I like Cunha, man. He can dribble, he can shoot, he's skillful, he's got a bit of aggression. I think he's a very good player. 13 goals this season. 13 league goals and 4 assists. I mean, Havertz last season got 13, 14 goals. This guy's playing for Wolves and there's 10, 12 games left. He's going to get close to 20 goals playing for a team in a relegation battle. I would take Cunha every single day of the week as long as he's not the main striker signing. You buy a striker, add Cunha, I'm all over it. And he was the guy that signed him and sold him, Berta. He's 25 years of age, people. Brazilian international, 12 goals, 7 assists last season, 13 goals, 4 assists this season. He's in the Brazil squad. It's a yes from me. If you're signing him to be our main striker, nah, I'm not sure. But if you buy a good striker and buy Cunha, I'm all over that. I'm all over that. I take Kudus over Cunha. I like Kudus, you know, but I feel this season he's dropped off. I think he's dropped off this season. I don't know if Kudus is worth the numbers that they're talking about. I mean, it's not all about stats, but Kudus this season's got 3 goals. I do like him, but apparently this release clause is like 75 million. I just wouldn't pay 75 million for Kudus. I just wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I do like him. If you could get him a bit cheaper, I'd take it. But, and where do you play him? Do you put him on the left when he plays on the right? 75 million and then play him. Maybe he could play on the left. I don't know. I don't know. There's options. There's options. But listen, we will see. Wirtz over Cunha. I don't think Wirtz comes to Arsenal, man. I think he goes Real Madrid or he goes Man City or Bayern. I don't think Wirtz goes anywhere near Arsenal. No disrespect. I hope he does, but I'm a big fan of Cunha. Cunha, I always talk about this and people probably think, oh, what's he on about? Cunha's a dog. I always talk about the dog, people. We need XL bullies at Arsenal, not puppies. Cunha's a dog. Look, even there he's barking. I'm telling you, we need some dogs in this team. Cunha's got that proper Brazilian. You know, like Martinelli. Every time you sign a Brazilian, you talk about the favelas. I'm not sure Martinelli ever seen the favelas. I reckon Martinelli grew up on a farm or something, chasing sheep and cows. I think Cunha was playing ball in the favelas. 13 goals, 4 assists. Get him to the carpet. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Also, 9 yellow cards last year. He's a bit of a madman. That's the only thing. When they played Ipswich, he grabbed up the assistant manager around the neck. I'm not sure Arteta and Airpod Albert are built for that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's see. India won the Champions Trophy. I didn't even realise the final was today. Like I said, my interest in cricket sort of dropped over the years as the West Indies got worse and worse and worse. So Martinelli is a country boy, definitely. You can tell, innit? You can tell. There's no way he was playing football in the favelas. They'd have kidnapped him playing how he's been playing. Can you imagine Martinelli playing football on a small pitch? He'd be running into the fence. So, yeah, man. Cunha, I think he's a very good player. The good thing about Arsenal this summer, if we do our job properly, we're not that difficult to fix. Three players in the starting 11 for me. Centre midfielder, left winger, striker. And then probably 2 or 3 squad players. And you're good to go. But do we trust these owners to get the right ones? Brian Lara's my favourite batsman of all time. Lawrence said, Berta like a quick flip on a player. He's like Fran, a.k.a. 10 trading. Yo, we got to do something. He sold Griezmann for 120 million, bought him back for... so what are you getting back for? 35 million. Shaquille's not happy with that. He feels like I'm disrespecting Kudus. I like Kudus, bro, but I'm saying... I know what you're saying. Yeah, West Ham have struggled, but... if you're paying 75 million for him, where are you playing him, first of all? Are you playing him on the left when he's a right winger? So you're paying 75 million pounds to play a player in a position that he doesn't play generally to try and get the best out of him. I think that's a risk. I think if we're buying a left wing, I'll buy a guy that's playing left wing, that's doing the business left wing, that's ready to go. I don't want him to be like, I'll buy a right wing, I'll see how he does on the left for 75 million. And you're not going to pay 75 million to have him as a bench player. I like Kudus. I just think we missed the opportunity when he was at Ajax for 35 million. We should have got him. I'll take Cunha. Cunha! Martinelli is from a wealthier area in Sao Paulo. He's not from the trenches. Nah, no chance. You can just tell already. You can just tell. But anyway, we have got 9 minutes until kickoff. I've got one more story to talk about before we start building up to the game. It still feels like a reasonably big game. It's still Arsenal United. And we need revenge. What do you guys think about this, people? Gunner Blog putting out on The Athletic, Saka is set to return to Arsenal this month. When I say this month, and when I say return, I mean training, full training. I think people thought he was going to be out for the... Some people said he'd be out for the whole season. I said he would be back in April. It will probably be April by time he's actually playing. But apparently, he's ahead of schedule, people. He's ahead of schedule. And I said this before and I said it again. I said, as fans, we want to wrap him up in cotton wool. Because we don't want his career to be at risk. But the problem you've got is... you can recover from that injury in 3 months. Not always. Sometimes it's 4 or 5 months. But they say 12 weeks you can recover. Elise was back after 12 weeks for Crystal Palace. Recovered from that same injury. Now, he got injured in December. By the end of this month, he will have been out nearly 4 months. He's going to be back. He's had no major injury before. He's probably healing well. He's going to be back. I know a lot of you saying don't play him. I'm telling you now, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, at home, I think he'll be on the bench. I'm telling you now. I think he will. Because the reality is this, people. Once that doctor says that hamstring is healed, he's strong enough, he's going to be desperate to play. Is Arteta a strong enough manager to say, you know what, Bakayo, I know you've been out for nearly 4 months, but... just wait another month. He's going to be going crazy. Now, it's a risk. It is a risk because if he comes back and injures himself, the fans are going to go mental if he ever pulled that hamstring again. And that is the risk. That is the risk. Now, the first leg of the Champions League next round is the 8th or the 9th of April. So he's still got another month. So he's been out for 9 days in December. He's then been out the whole of January, the whole of February, and will be out in terms of playing a game for the whole of March. So he will have had maybe 3.5 months out. But then how do you bring him back in for a game against Real Madrid? The intensity of that game would be crazy. But then if they're going to... I think they're going to roll the dice, and it is a roll of the dice. Because realistically... you don't need to play him in the Prem. for the rest of the season. The league's done. So why risk him? But it's that Champions League. I'm telling you now, Real Madrid, Atletico, I think they're going to try and put him in the squad. I see it happening. 8th or 9th of April, that's another 4 weeks. They reckon he could be in training this month. It's a huge risk. I would be nervous watching him play football. I would be nervous watching him play football right now. Me personally, I wouldn't play him for at least another 2 months. I would potentially leave him out for the rest of the season. I'll be honest. If it was me, I would potentially leave him out for the rest of the season. I'd even send him on holiday. Say, you know what, bro? Go on holiday with your family. Start pre-season now. Let's overheal that hamstring. Okay, it's Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. Some people could say it's a great opportunity. Saka could come off the bench and score the winner. The risk and reward for me isn't worth it. He tears that hamstring again, you might never see the same footballer again. The Real Madrid game for me is not bigger than his potential career at Arsenal. I would send him home for the rest of the season. I wouldn't play him. What is it? We're in March now. March, April, May. Yeah, leave him out. I wouldn't play him. I'd send him home. I'd say, go on holiday for 2 months. Enjoy yourself. Relax. Let that hamstring heal. Come back pre-season. He'll be absolutely firing and ready to go. And imagine bringing him back from injury. You've been out for 4 months and you're coming on against Real Madrid. The intensity level of that game. I wouldn't bring him anywhere near that game of football. Honestly. I wouldn't bring him anywhere near. Let Ethan become an absolute superstar overnight as far as I'm concerned. But listen, I said it for ages. You will see Saka. You will see Saka in an Arsenal shirt in April. I bet money on it. I bet money on it. He will play. He will play. They're going to risk it. The doctor's going to sign him off, say he's okay. Saka's desperate to play. Arteta won't be able to hold him back. It'll be like an old woman pulling a big dog on the lead and it's dragging her around the park. So, Saka, listen, I hope you're okay, bro. I hope you're okay. But if he's fit, he will play. People, today's show is sponsored by Proton VPN. The link in the description. It's pinned in the chat as well. Scan the QR code. Use the code Curtis Shaw TV. We're in spring now. You're planning your holidays. Make sure you got your VPN. Protect yourself. Use the code Curtis Shaw TV. Get 3 months free on the 12-month plan and get yourself started. You've got to have a VPN on your phone nowadays, people. And, you can use it. Other people can use it around the house. It's one of the fastest. Shout out to Proton for continuing to support the channel. Same thing happened with Van Nistelrooy. Rushed back from injury to play AC Milan. Never quite the same. Nah, not at all. Big up Jason M, man. Happy birthday to me. An 8-2 win to the Gunners would be an excellent present. Bro, it's your birthday. Make a wish. If you're making a wish, you don't give Man United 2 goals. If you're going to want 8, it's got to be 8-0, bro. I mean, we're talking about it can't be 8-2. 8-0 you got to be asking for. Big up your damn self, man. Happy birthday to you, bro. Show Proton some love. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big up to Proton for supporting the channel. And, yeah, man. Big up to you, bro, on your birthday. Big C, that Arsenal jacket looks good. So don't do it. Don't do it, people. Make them win the Champions League or something. In that case, you'll never buy the jacket, actually. So, no, you can't wait for that. Nearly 4,000 of you locked in. Big up your damn selves. And the players are on the pitch. They're about to kick off shortly. It's on Sky Sports for anybody who wants to tune in. How do I feel about this game? I'm thinking now of a score prediction. I should be here now saying this is the worst Man United team I've ever seen. We've just beaten PSV 7. I should be sitting here going 3, 4, 5. This should be an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Help yourselves. Put some in the box and take it home later. Have it for a snack. Have as much as you want, people. But something tells me this is going to be a snore fest. United with 5 at the back. 1-0 or 2-0. We've got to keep a clean sheet. If we concede, I'm fuming. 3 at the back. I'm going to go 1 or 2-0. 1 or 2-0 to Arsenal. It does, and listen, I'm predicting a win. I'm not predicting, but I would love to be predicting a huge win. I'd love, if we had a top striker now, I'd say, yeah, we're going to batter these up 3 or 4-0, but United are just going to pack the penalty area. And we're playing in that Monsters Inc. kit, and we never seem to do well in that kit, man. So we will see. We will see. Anyway, give me a score predictions. Get the likes up. Subscribe to the channel. Man United against Arsenal at Old Trafford. I'm going for... No, all right, have courage. Let's go 2-0. Let's go 2-0 to the Gunners. Let's go for it. We're underway, people. What are you guys saying score-wise? 2-1, 3-0. 3-0 again. 21 years of courage hasn't worked. 4-0, 2-0. With their attack, I would be unhappy if we conceded, to be honest. We'll beat them 5-0. I'd be shocked. 3-1 United, says Jack. 2-1 Arsenal. Vance saying 1-0 United. Yami 1-1. Cole saying 8-0 if only. Ben says 3-1. Keep the likes going. We're almost at 900. Come on. Let's get 1,000 likes ASAP, people. ASAP Rocky. Let's get the 1,000 likes. Maguire header. I don't think he's even... No, he's not even in the squad, bro. So he ain't scoring no header. I'm glad Maguire's not playing because he always seems to do well from set pieces. He's dangerous. We're underway, people. Come on. Keep the ball well. Ethan Nwaneri against... Who plays left wing back? Dallo. He's getting cooked. Odegaard, why didn't you play that? Should have gone forward. Odegaard in possession. I mean, Old Trafford is nowhere near as daunting as it used to be, man. That's a good ball by Partey. Clipped away. Was it offside? It goes out for a throw into Arsenal. Down by the Man United corner flag. I reckon Nwaneri's going to score today. I'm with you, Elliot. I think Nwaneri scores. 2-0. I'll go Nwaneri and Marino. Let's go Marino. Marino and Nwaneri. 2-0. Here we are on the attack already. Why did he not cross that? Why is he running into him there, Timbo? He could have crossed it. I've called Xerxes picky-head Ras before, so I hope he don't score against us. He's just giving the ball away, so that kind of confirms my thought process. Declan Rice on the ball, who had a cracking game in the week against PSV. Here we go. Nwaneri slows him down. To be fair, Dallo's not that slow, so it's probably not super easy. I remember when Dallo was running past Trent. He looked like he had a little bit of pace. Marino clips it in too high. Couldn't find Declan Rice. It goes through to... Oh, nah. Højlund on the bench. Højlund and Xerxes, you know. As Man 19 appearances, no goals for Højlund since December. That is wild. 19 games the man hasn't scored a goal. They paid nearly 70 million for that guy. Dallo in possession. Good pressing. Could be a chance. Marino. Oh, he can't reach it. He was nearly in. Bit more pace there. He might have got that. Marino, man. Mix up in the Man United defence. And it goes through to Onana. They look nervous at the back, Man United. They look very nervous at the back. But Yoro... I actually think Yoro's a decent player. No, again. And Nketiah numbers. Well, I think he's scored now, and he's got 1. They paid 70 million for 9 goals, 2 assists. They've got some poor strikers, man. But then ours aren't great either, to be honest. But they're actually better than theirs. That's saying something. I would expect Man United fans to be hyped because they were protesting before the game. There was rumours they were going to try and get the game called off. like when they played Liverpool. Dallo whips it in, cleared away by Saliba. How are United going to play? How are they going to set up? Are they just going to spam crosses in? Are they going to... What are they going to do? You're right, Marsh. They do actually have strikers. They are strikers, but we don't. But I would say Havertz and Jesus are better than Xerxes and Højlund. And that's saying something, because I don't even rate Havertz or Jesus. You're right, Phil. Marino and Pace, putting that in the same sentence was a bit stupid. It doesn't really make sense. Atmosphere doesn't sound that great. My volume is quite low, but what I can hear, I suppose Man United fans, apart from a bit of personal pride, what does this game really mean to them? They're not doing anything in the league this season. They're probably more interested in the Sociedad game in the week and seeing if they can win the Europa League. I'm with you, man. I don't like this kit. I think it's the worst Arsenal kit of the three. That's a naughty challenge from Partey. I actually think he could have got booked for that. Fernand said, watching from Vietnam. Big up to you, man. Locked in. Big up David, man. The man kills grass. A proper team is 1-0 up. Marino, if he... Well, as I said, if he had a bit more pace, he would have got that. Calafiori makes me nervous. Yeah, he can't defend, bro. Let's be honest. Eriksen's free kick whipped in, goes out for a goal kick. What midfield is this? Uncle Eriksen and Casemiro is one of them old-timers. You know, like walk-in football that they play when they get older. That's what Man United are dealing with. Top 4 secured with a win today. Woo! Top 4. And we'll sign all them world-class players they spoke about, right? Is-T said, watching from Vincy. Big up, man. Big up. St. Vincent in the building. Good tackle by Timber on Xerxes. Did they ever... Did Xerxes... Who did Xerxes play for in Holland? Who was his Dutch team? Joshua Xerxes. Did he play at Ajax with Timber? Bayern. No. Came through at Bayern. Must have left Holland from young. Come on, Arsenal. Marino. Pass the ball, man. Does well. Calafiori. Calafiori's almost in a striker position. Odegaard loves that scoop. Declan Rice. No. Odegaard loves that little scoop pass, man. Every minute. Did the goal banner come up again? No, I need to lock that off. It's winding me up. There's no goal. I wish there was. I feel like we can really... Is he a final, Duke? Fair enough. Big up India, man. They won the Cricket World Cup. Arteta out. Well, he ain't going nowhere, bro, unfortunately. He ain't going nowhere. The banner just loves acting up, bro. I don't know what it's doing. It just goes up by itself. Big up Melbourne, watching from America. We need you to lose today so we can concentrate, champion. Love to listen to you, bro, from Minneapolis. Big up. You don't need us to lose, man. The league's already locked off. Here's Saliba on the ball. What is that from Deckers? Why are you going all the way back to the goalkeeper there? Long ball over the top. Trossard. I think that's the first time he's touched the ball. Calafiori is like a wild horse. You know, like when you watch the horse racing and the guy falls off the horse and the horse is like, right, got this guy off me now who's just whipping the horse and it just starts going mad. That's what Calafiori's like. Like, he's a left back and the man's through the middle. He's up front. He's on the left wing. He's just running everywhere. But the problem is you play Real Madrid and Rodrigo's on that right-hand side and you get caught on the break. You're getting absolutely battered. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's like the best part of Calafiori's game is not his defending. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, you know? That's the crazy thing about it. Odegaard, little 1-2. But look, he doesn't want to shoot. Here we go. Marino! Oh, what a chance! Drags it wide. The gunman finishes that in the corner. This is what I'm saying, man. We're just... You know, if you're... I mean, look, there's bodies in front of him, but you've got to hit the target. It's not a sitter by any means, but... Oh, it's the ICC trophy, not the World Cup. Oh, the mini World Cup. They're like winning the Euros. I'm not saying that's an easy chance. I'm saying he should be hitting the target there for me. Keeper should be making a save. A wild horse. Nah. Relax, man. Yo. Man, I thought I was harsh. There's a little break in play here. Lenny Yoro is down injured. King of Zamunda scores that. I'm not even sure he does, you know. He should hit the target, though. Bro, I'm telling you, Calafiori's playing pro clubs in real life. He's just running around the pitch. You know when you just control one player? Calafiori's just running around the pitch trying to get his ratings up. I don't know what's going on. Big up from Detroit, says Mark. Calafiori is a Darwin. He's a chaos player, man. Absolute chaos. Heaven's warming up. That would be interesting. He went on tour. I met him on the tour, actually. They're showing you Chido Obi as well. Heaven is warming up. Yoro, is he coming off? He's walking off. I don't know if he's just coming off for treatment or if he's being substituted. Arsenal fans having a whale of a time. Why not, man? Why not? Not an easy shot. I just think it's a good chance to hit the target, edge of the box, bit of space. In real life pro clubs. I'm telling you, bro. He's playing pro clubs in real life. What's Yoro? Yoro looks like he's taking tablets there, man. I don't know what's going on. Watching from good old Blighty Curtis. Big up, Kevin. Need to teach Heaven a lesson. Yeah, if he comes on, I hope we destroy him. And Chido Obi. I hope he comes on and gets ripped as well. Not by the fans, but... Oh, Waneri gives it away. Here come United. First little half chance. Look at Calafiori. Go across! I'm worried. Garnacho against Calafiori. Crossed in. It's cleared. That's handball, surely. Free kick to Arsenal, yeah. I can tell you what, man. It's I don't think this is going to be a good game of football. I'm being brutally honest. I do not think this is going to be a good game of football. It just got that feeling that it's going to be a bit of a stinker. Someone said more people watching than AFTV. But listen, man, you don't know how we move already, people. C-Unit community, we don't mess about. Big up Robbie, you know, but you know we don't play. You know we don't play. 3.4K watching AFTV. 3.8K watching Curtis Shaw TV. You know what time it is, people. C-Unit business. You know what I'm saying? Big up the community as always. I don't know what Yoro took, bro. He's popping tablets. Maybe he feels sick. Maybe he's got a headache. I don't know what's going on. Come on, man, please. What you've got to do, when you're the better team and you're playing a team that's poor, don't drop to their level. You got to make them try and reach your level. Let's not make this into two poor teams on a football pitch. United are awful. They're not pressing very well. They got Casemiro and Eriksen in midfield. They are not going to press. Odegaard should get joy in midfield. You're playing against two old men. Timber right hand side. Odegaard. Great. I was going to say great ball. Odegaard just never wants to shoot, does he? You can just tell he always wants to play a through ball. From them positions, you can be shooting. You can be shooting from there. United are not pressing us one bit. One bit. They're letting us just carry the ball over the halfway line. Xerxes doesn't want to press. I mean, maybe it's an instruction from the manager. Big up the community. Do me two favours. Hit the like button and subscribe. Nothing else. VIP business people. You can walk straight in the nightclub. Red carpet. Just like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? That's all we need, people. Big up everyone locked in, man. Arsenal against United. Big up the Twitch gang as well. People are always like, you forget us on Twitch. No, man, big up. Here's Waneri. Hasn't had that much joy yet against Dallo. You can see they're doubling up on him straight away. We play everything on the right-hand side. We're so lopsided. We're so lopsided, man. Marino gets caught. United could break. You see Calafiori there. He was trying to foul. Garnacho, you better recover. He can't recover. Garnacho, tight angle. Shot goes wide. Xerxes keeps it in at the back post. I'm saying it now, people. I don't like Calafiori as a defender. I'm not writing him off completely as a player. It might be because he's inverting in the middle and then he has to make up that ground to get back to left back. But he just looks like he's a panicky defender. I don't like the way he defends. Lovely flick there by Partey Odegaard. Needs one area. Oh, nutmegs Dallo. Love that. Throw into Arsenal on the halfway line. Calafiori makes me nervous. I don't know. You can't hide from the fact. He seems, I don't know what it is about him. I think asking him to invert, and then when you get caught on the break, he has to get from midfield to left back. I don't think that helps him. I would leave him as a traditional left back. Partey clips over the top. Marino doesn't get there. Nwaneri loses possession to Casemiro. We're not playing great. Nwaneri wins it back though. Off Bruno Fernandes. Declan Rice finds Calafiori. Come on, show us what you are good at. Wins a corner. He's a live wire. You're right, New Music, but do we want our left back to be a live wire? I want my left back to defend, brother. I want my left back to be calm and collective. I don't mind you being a live wire when you're going forward. Be crazy. But defensively, bro, I need solidarity. First and foremost, defend. Then do what you're doing going forward. I'm telling you, this guy's a wild horse. He's just bucking all over the place. I'm telling you, just running up and down. Hair flicking everywhere. Headbands. It's mad, people. Defend. They caught us on the break. I see him grabbing Garnacho's shirt. He was panicking straight away. You can't go to the Bernabeu with him defending like that. Rice whips in a corner. Onana punches it away. Man has to defend, man. Here we go. Timber. It's the ball out wide. Clipped into the back post. Xerxes heads it away. Calafiori. Declan Rice. Trossard. I've hardly mentioned Trossard in this game. Poor cross. Headed away. Arsenal keep possession. Rodrigo would rip Calafiori to pieces. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I wouldn't like to see that. That's why I want Atletico. Arsenal in possession, throw in just inside the Man United half. It's a snore fest so far. One word for left back, Kirkhead. He's decent, isn't he? Bournemouth. I like him. Atletico's the ultimate low block. Bro, they just lost to Getafe, bro. And in a cup competition, you can't just defend for 2 games. United on the break. Ball whipped in, headed away by Gabriel Mazraoui. This game's awful. It's really bad. He's grabbed him round the throat, man. The ref's saying play on. Lindelof grabbed Marino, bro. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to see that. Lindelof ain't even a tough guy. He grabbed Marino round the throat and just dashed him to the floor. Marino's all on the floor. Ref, free kick. This is where I need that dog, people. Lindelof, are you mad? You should be dashing Lindelof to the floor. He ain't a tough guy centre back. I don't like that. I don't want to see my striker getting bullied like that by Lindelof. It's not like he's Sergio Ramos. Anyway. Calafiori and Zinni, all offence, scary defence, says Phil. You're right. And above and beyond, every signing last 2 years changed position. Calafiori next. Yeah, Marino, Havertz, Rice, different role. Why do they keep booing Partey? We know why, people. We know why. You know why. Every away stadium pretty much boos it. Here is Partey. Bro, he got dashed to the floor. Shot by Odegaard. I mean, pillow foot. Straight at the keeper. Bounced about 3 times. Not the worst. At least he had a shot. How many times did it bounce? I had a bit of zip to it. I think it bounced twice. Big up the community though, man. 4,000 of you tuned in. Really appreciate it. Not the best of games so far. What I will say is this game's there to be won. United look poor. If we can't beat this United team playing like this, they are absolutely dreadful. But they've got a little bit of threat on the bench. Partey in possession does well. Finds Timber right-hand side. Nwaneri on the overlap. Here is Nwaneri. Crosses it in. It's a poor cross. Nwaneri was offside. He's not playing great today. They're doubling up on him. You should not be in an offside position there. Shout out to Proton, man. Shout out to Proton. Scan the QR code. Link in the description. Pinned in the comments. Use the code CurtisShawTV, people. And this is where, like I said, man, we're going to need players like... I mean, I was going to say Sterling, but I'll say Martinelli. But then how fit is Martinelli today? Is he actually fit enough to... We've seen situations before where Arteta's put injured players on the bench. They're not fully fit yet. Is Martinelli actually fit enough to come on today? Or is he there just for vibes? Which in which case, we've only really got Sterling as an attacking player. And we just don't trust him, do we? Here's Leandro Trossard. He's had a very, very quiet game. Everything's going down the right-hand side. Nothing's going down the left. Saliba in possession. Brazil have called him up, which is... when I saw that, I thought they must have spoken to Arsenal. Arsenal must have said he's available. Especially we've got PSV and Chelsea this week before the international break. So maybe he'll get minutes this week. While this game's 0-0, I'm concerned because United will get belief that they can get something, which we've just scored 7. Remember, people, United played on Thursday night. We played on Tuesday night. We won 7-1. They drew 1-1. We should be much more energetic than them. We've had 48 hours more rest and recovery than them. And we've won, which would have, you know, always gives you a confidence boost. Here's Thomas Partey. Go forward, man. Rice is begging for the ball, man. What's he? It's too slow. Rice wanted the ball early. Partey's slowing it down. Come on, Odegaard's been one of our best players today. Apart from the soft shots, but he's actually been on the ball a lot. He's the only one really trying to split that Man United defence. Hopefully his confidence is higher after picking up man of the match in the week. I actually think he's been our best attacking player. Here's Calafiori. Odegaard, what you got? Oh, I've just picked you up and you give the ball away. But I get he's the only one. He's the only player on the pitch that's trying to play a ball that's going to get us in a position where we score. The problem with Arsenal feel like they have to get past the defence to score a goal. You don't have to. You need to shoot sometimes from distance. Because when you shoot from distance, you create doubt in the defence. They think, well, we can't stay too far back because they're going to shoot from distance. And Onana's not a great shot stopper. But because we're always trying to play a through ball, they just sit on the edge of the box. They know we're not going to shoot. It's really frustrating. Eriksen for United. Crosses it in high. That's a great ball. Back post. Garnacho up against Calafiori. Slows him down. United are going to spam crosses. Ball whipped in. Back post. Over hit. Goes all the way out for a throw-in at the back post. 23 minutes gone, I'll be honest. The eyelids starting to get a bit heavy. It's a boring game. Oh, bro, this is a boring game. Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. Cunha Cunha can shoot, bro. Look at some of his goals this season. 25 yards, top bins. I don't know what's going on with Arsenal. We can't shoot. We genuinely can't shoot, bro, from 25, 30 yards. When's the last time an Arsenal player scored from 25, 30 yards out? Clean strike. I'm genuinely, I look at our team now. Odegaard can't shoot. Waneri can shoot, but I don't know how far. Trossard I actually thought could shoot, but he doesn't score from distance. Marino, I haven't really seen it. Rice, I always thought had a good shot, but he doesn't really score much. Partey gets the odd one. Oh, Marino collides with De Ligt there. There'll be a break in play. We can't shoot. We can't shoot. I don't know what it is. But hey, there's a break in play. Ineos, who's that? Is that the Ineos guy? He's at the game for United. Jeez, this game is boring. Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Wonder if the Kroenkes are there. Probably not. They did go to the game in the week, apparently. Yeah, Rosicki and Podolski and Van Persie and, you know, them, they had sledgehammer shots, man. So much power. PSV game was a fluke. They were just terrible. You could be right. You could be right. Right, here we go. Arsenal on the attack. Marino, edge of the penalty area. Declan Rice, what you got? Somebody shoot. Partey, shot blocked. Oh, an offside. Oh. You know what? PSV lured me into a false sense of security, people. It made me think we were going to start scoring goals, and we've gone back to what we was before PSV. You know what? I'll take it all back. Just get Real Madrid for the excitement. Oh, my days. Them two Atletico games, I'll be asleep. Nah, I genuinely would rather get Atletico. I think we got more of a chance, but jeez, man. We are boring to watch at times. This team needs some seasoning, man. This is plain chicken in water. They're boiling this. This is boiled chicken in water with no flavour. Honestly, like, this is plain rice, plain chicken, no sauce, no seasoning, no flavour. We got no flavour right now, people. I'm telling you. In the attack. Waneri, I'll let you off. Young, you've been playing well. But the rest, jeez, it's hard to watch. Dry bread. This is dry bread and tap water football that we're watching. We've won a corner. That's the most exciting thing I can give you right now. A corner. Trossard looks knackered again. Honestly, it's Sunday. You know, you turned up for Sunday dinner. I'm expecting some seasoned chicken, some flavour, some nice roast potatoes, nice bit of sauce, flavour everywhere, people. You can see the smoke lifting off the chicken. You can smell the flavour. This is just dull, boring, just lethargic football. We ain't even got ketchup on the plate. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. Now, Lewis Skelly's on the bench. Declan Rice whips it in and Arna catches it. Wow. You know what? It's time to lean back. You know, it's Sunday. Sometimes you just got to relax. This is an absolute... No, the Sidemen match was more entertaining. Honestly, I'd rather have I show speed up front than Marino. Genuinely. At least he'd run at someone. Any Benny Blanco news? I see he's on the bench. No, I reckon he'll play against PSV. I reckon they'll give Timber a rest. 4.2k in the chat. 1.2k likes. Big up, man. Make sure you subscribe. How many of you are still awake? Because this game is a cure for insomnia, people. It really is. Watching Arsenal play is... Oh, dear, oh, dear. It's been a long season. Come on. Here we go. We're in business. Ah, it's a good ball by Partey, but handball by Timber. Ah, I would take Chunks over Marino. That headrest. Bro, when I tell you, the reaction video to this game will be sponsored. Flexi Spot. But I might just sleep during the whole reaction. It was crazy. Did you see the penalty by Speed? Yeah, the shootout one and the one in the game. It was a good vibe there yesterday, I can't lie. People say paint watches Arsenal dry. Oh dear. Paint watches Arsenal dry, you know. It's crazy. Anyway, Raya in possession. I need a goal now. I need a goal. This is going to be a long game. Raya under pressure. Great play there by Waneri. Come on now, let's go. Left hand side. Look, give him the ball. Oh, Trossard's it. Look, Calafiori. What the hell, man? This guy's a horse. I'm telling you. He just run. Pass the damn ball to Trossard. What the hell is this? This guy's a madman. I've never seen a left back like this in my life. He's crazy. He's absolutely crazy. You know, like when you have a dog and you tell the dog, walkies, walkies, and it puts his head up like, what? You're taking me for a walk? And he just starts going mad around the house. Get me out, get me out. That's Calafiori. He's going mental, jumping around the house. He's like on a football pitch, can't believe he's got fresh air. Just running around like a madman. I'm sorry, I'm sitting, he's a hybrid. Bro, I don't know what hybrid, what? Toyota hybrid car. Electric. Here he is. Come on, Calafiori. Do something. You love attacking, don't you? Calafiori, there's no doubt, was a striker as a kid. I bet if you speak to me, say, listen, when I was in school, I was a striker. Here we go. Somebody shoot. Trossard, what is that, my friend? I told you he looks tired. Bends it wide. Great little touch. Oh, I told you we can't shoot. Wow, that first touch, I think he got away with that. Look at the second touch. Bruh. The old Nike ball, Premier League. Dear, oh dear. The V8 without a break. I'm telling you, bro, just mad. Eye bags. Pure comedy. We need entertainment to get through the game. That's why I call it information and entertainment. If the information is boring, we turn to entertainment to get us through, people. And that's where we're at. Hybrid donkey, which equals a mule. Do you know what I mean? Here's Partey in possession. 13 minutes till half time. I'm kind of looking forward to half time. Just so we don't have to watch any more of this game for 15 minutes. Odegaard actually thinks played well today. But I'm not... Did Trossard mean that first touch? If he did, it's unreal. I said he's a mongrel. Ah, dear. Come on, Arsenal. Gabriel looking for Calafiori. It's blocked. There's Garnacho. Yo, is Garnacho wearing them old school vapors that Henry used to wear? Let me see this. Is Garnacho wearing... Are they the old... Yo, Garnacho's wearing the old school Henry / Cristiano Ronaldo vapors. Have Nike re-released them? Oh, here's Bruno Fernandes looking for Xerxes. It's blocked. United are awful. Absolutely awful. They're so bad. If we can't beat these lot. The crazy thing about Man United, they actually seem to play better in the bigger games. So there's always an element of danger. Have they re-released them vapors? 25th anniversary. Nike rinsing. Here we go. Oh my days, Trossard. Nah, you definitely didn't get 8 hours sleep. He's onside. How the hell has he missed that? He doesn't even touch the ball properly. Oh, is the goal thing going? That's actually... I'm going to delete that. I've had enough. How do I delete that? What the hell is going on? There's no goal. It's just going mad today. I think it's begging for a goal. They've re-released them Vapors. 254.99 on the sold out. 25th anniversary. Trossard touch like Bergkamp. Bro. That touch was like Lukaku in a pair of Timberland boots. His fellow Belgian brother. Man said 3 hours sleep. He's had 3 hours sleep and 6 cans of Stella Artois. Come on, Waneri. Get into this game now. That's lovely. Move the ball, Marino. Come on, Odegaard. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, what's the point, man? I said hit it, but he's got no power. I forgot. It's blocked by Ericsson. Odegaard. Scoop pass on the way, people. He loves a little scoop pass. Rice whips it in. Headed away by Lindelof. How bad is this game? Honestly. They should call this Manchester Red against North London Red. Pro Evo. This is an absolute awful game of football, man. I'm telling you. Dear, oh dear. But we'll make it work, people. We'll vibe our way through it. We will vibe our way through it. Don't foul him, Saliba. I've noticed today Saliba's being very aggressive with Xerxes. Remember, he nutmegged him in the home game. Maybe he feels like he's got a point to prove. Partey finds Waneri. Hasn't had a... Oh, here we go. The step over's out. Whips it across, headed away near post. First time he's really got past Dallo. That lovely little step over. What did I just tell you? Saliba's aggression. Get up, Xerxes, man. Krusty the Clown in The Simpsons. Ref says play on. 19 shot power. If that. Odegaard gets clamped. Mate, United are literally playing counter-attack. It's crazy how they're playing. It's absolutely crazy. I can't believe how they're playing. I feel like we're playing against Bolton Wanderers. It doesn't even feel like we're playing against Man United. Come on, man. We need to score. Reckon Raya could go home. I'm telling you. There's Marino, Waneri. What you got? 3 players. Oh, the footwork. We can't create. United are camped in and they just put Garnacho up front on the counter-attack. And then Bruno just whacks it and see if he can get it. That's all they've got. Bolton probably are better than them. How can't you believe it when we've been playing like this for 10 years? Nah, bro. Wenger had some vibes football. Emery had a season where we scored a lot of goals. Oba got top goal scorer. Arteta 2 years ago, we played good football. Not the whole 10 years. We might not have been successful, but we've been vibes. This ain't no vibes. This ain't no vibes at all. Oh, is he talking about Man U? Oh, okay, fair enough. He's talking about Man U. Well, even United had a bit of vibes, man. You know, Pogba, Rashford, Zlatan, CR7. They've had a little vibe, but this is mad. Partey, good ball. Waneri, what you got? Odegaard. Odegaard whips it in. This is a chance. Calafiori back. What is that, Declan, man? It's a 5-yard pass. Don't apologise. The apology ain't going to cut it, bro. Declan Couscous again. That's a 5-yard pass. How can the man not play that ball? I don't even think Trossard was offside. This guy, man, raised by Moyes. I don't get the Declan Rice in the 8 thing. It absolutely blows my mind we're trying to turn this guy into an 8. He can't pass. He can't shoot. He isn't skillful. He's not creative. But we'll play you in the 8 just because you're a powerful runner. It's madness. That guy is not an 8. Play him in the 6 and just win the ball back and give it to people. Here's Calafiori. Declan Biryani. Oh, my days. The man's been raised by Moyes. We're trying to turn him into Steven Gerrard. Anyway. 6 minutes till half time. I'm looking forward to it. Half time will be better than the game. At least we will chat about something else. Calamari and Couscous we've got. Calamari at left back and Couscous in centre midfield. Got Kung Fu Panda on the left. San Marino up front. And Pillow Foot in the 8. Look at this. You're offside, Waneri. Oh, dear. All day I've been like, yeah, Arsenal United. Roll back the years. Prime Premier League. Barclays. This is not Barclays Bank. This is homeless. Can you spare some change? Honestly. This is, I would honestly, watching paint dry would be better. There'd be more drama. At least the paint would move a little bit. Odegaard, that's a good ball. That's better. Run. Come on, Marino, run, man. He's running backwards. He's treading water. What's that? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, dear. What have you done to me, Thierry? Honestly, what has Thierry done to us? You have set us up. You have set us up. You've lured us in. You've dropped £1,000 on the floor and left it there. I've picked it up, happy that I found it, only to find that money was involved in a robbery and my fingerprints are all over it. That's basically what Thierry Henry's done to me as an Arsenal fan. You've lured me in. Va-va-voom, knee slides, high socks, vapours. Now I'm watching Marino up front and a wild horse at left back. The Premier League season, they just need... I feel like now the Premier League, just make an agreement and lock the season off. Lock it up. Liverpool have won the league. The 3 newly promoted clubs are getting relegated. Just figure out Europa League and Conference League. Lock the season off. We don't really need to watch Premier League football anymore. Start it again. Just start it again. You know when you're 3-0 down on FIFA, you think, 20 minutes to go, I'm 3-0 down, I'm not coming back. I'm just going to quit. Start again with a fresh, fresh mindset. We don't really need Premier League games now. Just get us back to August. United are cooked. Tottenham are Tottenham. Just give us top 4. I'm not particularly bothered in Arsenal at the moment. Just give me the Champions League games, then we'll just go on tour. I'm happy with that. Prem teams are in Marbella. Bro, I wish we was in Marbella right now. Jammy deflected goal written all over this game. Yeah. Yeah. Or a header or a little scruffy goal. There you go. And you know what Arsenal do to us? They turn around and go, hey, give us an extra 5% on top of your season ticket to watch this Snorefest football. Arsenal v Real Madrid. That's all we got left. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I think you're right, I think we've used about 4 weeks of goals in one match. And now we ain't going to score for the next month. Sympathy Sunday, you're right. There's an injury to Xerxes here, so half-time's going to be delayed even more, unfortunately. I'm looking forward to half-time. You know how the players all walk off at half-time? I might walk off at half-time just to have a break. Messi might come to Jamaica for a game. Who? Argentina against Jamaica or what? Inter Miami playing in Jamaica? How's that happening? We've used our allowance. You know, like pay as you go back of the day. It used to say 1 minute remaining. We've run out of credit. We need to top up. Xerxes walking off. I don't know what's wrong with him. He was on the floor. He's a breaking play. Yeah, they're showing Sterling on the screen like he's going to come on and save us. At this time, you might as well put Raya up front. You know what I mean? The camera went on Sterling. I was like, well, what's he going to do? Is he going to save us? Xerxes looks dazed. He's thinking, I left Bologna for this. You know, I should have stayed at Bologna. These players need some Red Bull at half time. I reckon just abandon the game at half time. Just walk in the dressing room and say, look, lads, 0-0. Just end it now. You've got Sociedad. We've got PSV. Just lock the game off. I said 1-0 or 2-0. Might be 0-0. An honour in possession. Minute till half time. Goes long. Calafiori heads it. Oh my God, Trossard, what are you doing? Calafiori's rugby tackling. Oh my days. We are free kick edge of the box. Yellow card. That all comes from Trossard. Look at him. Garnacho. Look at Calafiori rugby tackling Mazraoui. Trossard. Oh, it's so close. I'm telling you, Trossard did not sleep last night. He's a mess. Look at Calafiori. Watch this rugby challenge on Mazraoui. Look at him at the top of the screen. It's like Jonah Lomu. It's absolute madness. Trossard booked free kick to United edge of the box. Let me tell you, this is danger. Because they do have an attacking midfielder who can shoot. Bruno Fernandes. How are we making Garnacho look dangerous? The guy is a super average player. He'll probably end up as a Twitch streamer when he gets older. Trossard has been awful today. Absolute. And I'm telling you now, I was probably kind. I tweeted out that Calafiori's not that good defensively. I think that's an understatement. He stinks defensively. Free kick to United. Bruno Fernandes. I don't know why Raya's showing him so much of the goal there. If he gets this over the wall, I don't see how Raya makes that. He's left him like more than half of the goal to aim at. He gets this up and over the wall. We're cooked. I said it! I said it! Look at the state of us. I'm telling you now, I'll lock the stream off. You lot, mate, you absolutely stink. Did I not say it? You're leaving him more than half the goal to aim at, and he puts it in. It doesn't even look like it's in the corner. How can I see it, but he can't see it? The worst Man United team I have ever seen in my life. Let me see this free kick. I bet it's not. It's David Raya! Oh my days! Look at him! You bunch of scrubs, mate. Look at that. That free kick's not even in the corner. I knew it. How can I know it? But he don't know it. So it's a good free kick. It's a good free kick. But, Bruno Fernandes. I told you, this guy's better than Odegaard, by the way, this season. Odegaard can't shoot. Bruno Fernandes. We all knew it was dangerous, right? Because he can shoot. How can I see that before it happens? Hold on, mate. Why are you standing so close to that post? You're encouraging him to shoot. Worst United team I've ever seen in my life, and we're losing. We're losing 1-0 to United. Oh, dear. Calafiori's rugby tackling people off the ball. Stink. But I don't know what Raya is doing there. Horrible. He was too far over. I'm telling you now, that free kick doesn't go in with Alisson and players like that in goal. He's way too far over. 2 shots on. Lock this game off, man. Trossard getting cooked by Garnacho. Calafiori's rugby tackling people. Well, what can I say? Oh, dear. Here's Waneri. Whips it in, corner. I sense a goal from Calafiori today. Only way he scores, mate, if he's playing FIFA tonight. We wasted 40 million on him. African Giant, mate, I'm off for a nap. Got to work tonight. Won't be hard because this match is a natural sleep aid. Big up, Curtis. Been a minute. Big up to you, bro. PSV, said it before, I say it again. 33 is the type of player to go in at half-time. Top up on Savage. Couple sprays before the second half starts. He's just there for the photo shoots, bro. Odegaard corner, whips it in, headed away, all the way to the back post, and we're not there. Oh, how come Yova's not on camera no more? Oh, because we haven't scored from a set piece since November. No, December. Wow, the referee has blown half-time while Man United are on the break. They're going crazy. Half-time whistle goes. I'm disgusted in this club. I've had enough. We should be protesting as well. Amorim looks like he's growing up in the ends, bro. The way he's dressing. Okay, never mind. I'm watching. Yeah, you're back now, innit? You licoracio. MJ, maybe you should sub on Sanchez. LOL. Never compare your legends to ours. Giggs has 13 prems for a reason. Pivotal in the treble. 3-peat and Rooney CR7. Sanchez was a benchman at Barca and won nothing for you. MJ, that's a bit harsh on a Sunday. I'm trying to think of how I fire back at you. I mean, it's difficult, but Sanchez, you was desperate for him. You paid him $500,000 a week. The best thing he did at United was play a piano. Rooney like grannies in a hotel room. CR7 had a dodgy case. Don't let him get away with it. And Ryan Giggs was dealing with his brother's missus for about 8 years. So that's about the best I've got. Some real scumbag behaviour from them. Anyway, let's move on. Big G said, I think Rayo has gambling debts that he's paying back through games against United. Remember the penalty shooter? He was diving out the way like Superman. He's a United fan, I'm telling you. He's got posters of Schmeichel on his wall. DM said, this is the game plan against Arsenal. It's LOL, LOL. We are a joke, mate. He-Man, I cannot stand Odegaard. Looks the part, but just jumps around, blowing snot out of his nose. Did he learn to play football on a bouncy castle? Prick, he says. And Darth said, black hoodie inbound, second half, unleash the rage. Do you know what, people? They lure me in all the time, this club, you know. They lure me in. We beat PSV 7-1. The vibes were good. So I'm thinking, you know what? Today I'll wear Arsenal merch. I'll turn up with merch. And you're going to lose to United. United, you know, the worst United I have ever seen in my life, we're losing to them. Trossard today, drunk, absolutely steaming, breathalyzing. I know I joke about it, but he plays like he's drunk. Yeah, I know, he came for me, so I had to bring up some facts. CR7's got a dodgy case, bro, let's be real. There was a case hanging. Giggsy, scumbag behaviour, you know that. Google it. That's all I had. That's all I had. I had to attack him back. He came for me. I'm telling you now, supporting Arsenal is so difficult. It's so difficult. There's very little to enjoy about supporting Arsenal. I don't know what it is. We're second in the league. Strange game. I'm sitting here thinking now, like, why are we losing? What are we not doing? We're creating nothing. We're creating absolutely nothing in this game. Oh my God, I've just seen the Vinicius goal. Oh, you man telling me you want Real Madrid? I feel like play it. I've got to show you this goal. I don't care. I'll hold a strike for this. This needs showing. Look at this goal from Vinicius Jr. You know, I would sell the training ground and 20 of our players to have a player that could score this goal. I don't care what happens. We'll edit this part out after. Look at this goal from Vinicius Jr. This is what you used to do in the playground when you was way better than all the other players. Look at this goal. I was thinking, what is happening here? How come he's dribbling for so long? Let me share this Vinicius Jr. goal. Honestly, it's dream football. Look at this goal from Vinny. Look how long he keeps the possession of this ball. Look at this. Look at this. Look, I'm thinking here he's going to shoot. Man reloads and starts again. Watch him. Watch him. Little ball roll. Hey, boy. Hey, move, move, move. Rolled. Strength. Done you. Next one. Bap, 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 bap. All that you. Check stuff. Check the celebration. Check this. Bap, 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 bap. Come on. You think we can't handle that? Calafiori, bro. He'll be unconscious by the end of the game. Oh, man. I'm telling you, I got to start watching different teams. I'm being real. I got to start watching different teams, man. This life ain't for me, this Arsenal life. I'm being real. Yeah, but you're competing. I don't give a damn. Did you win? No. All right, cool. Find out how to win. At least entertain me, bro. Look what Vinny's doing. Please. Who's doing that for us? That's one of the best goals I've seen this season. I love everything about that goal. We are awful to watch. Boring, slow, predictable football. How are we losing to this United team? That Vinny goal is everything that we don't have. Everything. Freedom, skill, pace, gunman celebration. It's everything that we don't have. I'm sorry, but that free kick is shambolic from Trossard. Caught out of position. Fouls Garnacho. And I called it before the goal, bro. What is David Raya doing so far across his line? He's begging him to score. You were never going to make it. Never. Calafiori, by the way. Calafiori's rubbish. I'm sorry. I've tried to hold back. Yeah, but he's good going forward. I don't care. Calafiori cannot defend in the Premier League. Simple and plain. I don't care if he scores goals. I don't care if he's aggressive. He can't defend. You've paid £40 million for a left back that can't defend. Make it make sense. It's not like he's Trent on the ball and, oh, he's not that good defensively, but you're unbelievable on the ball. He's not that good on the ball. Please tell me they're talking about David Raya's position. They're trying to say Anthony Taylor put our wall back more than 10 yards. So that's the narrative you're going to see online. Oh, they were 12 yards back. You know what I mean? Oh, they walked back 12 yards. It's cheating. All right, well, why is Raya standing next to the goalpost? People going overboard after 7-1 will never learn. We freeze at Old Trafford since that 8-2, no matter how bad United are. Even the 2 wins since are 1-0 scrubs, yeah? OT, OT, is never much love when we go OT. Don't forget Scholes jamming his daughter's toes, exactly. Look at Raya's positioning. Look at the state of that. He's got bets on, I'm telling you now. Who said he's got bets? Check the accounts. Bruno Fernandes, first goal scorer. What is he doing that far across the line? Come on, Merce. You know he said the same thing. The positioning's a joke. MJ, Saka would break his hip trying that Vinny goal. Nah, man. This ain't the time for Saka slander, bro. Even in their lowest of low position, Bruno is still more clutch than Odegaard. Listen, I said it last week. A lot of you got on to me. Who's better, Odegaard or Bruno? I said Bruno. I'll take him over Odegaard. Odegaard is like... It's vanity with Odegaard. He does a lot of good things that don't really affect the opposition. Bruno, when they got that free kick, every Arsenal fan thought, we're in trouble here. Bruno might score this. When we get a free kick, I don't sit there and think, well, Odegaard's going to score this. Odegaard, it all looks pretty and dribbles and little flicks and, you know, oh, yeah, come on, make noise. It's a vanity project. You know, it ain't reality, people. It's not reality. It's like when McDonald's they advertise a new burger and it looks all, you know, big. You think, yo, that looks like it's a proper burger there, you know. I might get one of them when I'm hungry at the weekend. And when you get it, it just looks flat. It's all folded. You open the box, you're like, what the hell is this? This ain't the burger that I saw on the advert. Double, and you know, I look at it, what kind of idiot thing is this? That's Odegaard. That's Odegaard, people. I'm telling you now. It's a double cheeseburger. It ain't what, you know, it looks, nah, man. Odegaard, bro. And don't get me wrong, he's been our most creative player, but when does Odegaard get this team over the line? Odegaard, Bruno today, Man United have been poor. Odegaard can't get us over the line. Bruno scoring free kicks, celebrating, going crazy. It's all vanity, bro. He's a stat pad footballer. He's probably completed about 100 passes today. Means nothing. If we lose to these, I'm telling you now, it's an absolute disgrace if we don't beat this United team. It's a disgrace. I told you, go and buy a man like Cunha because they're animals. They're aggressive. This Arsenal team is still too nice. It's still too nice. We've got a solid defence. They're too nice. Declan Rice, poor. Can't play a simple pass. Trossard's been awful. Waneri hasn't played well. Marino looks like a centre midfielder up front again. It's crazy. I'm telling you, when we play Real Madrid, I'm watching. If we get Real Madrid, I'm watching that game as a neutral. I'm going to back off from Arsenal. I'm watching that game purely as a football fan. Because it ain't going to be pretty, I'm telling you that. Anana 0 saves, PSG v Liverpool 2-0. Says Ab. Richard, I read that one. Saka. United have never lost a game leading at half-time at Old Trafford. Records are there to be broken, but the way we attack, you know. Crazy. Just give Liverpool the league title and end the season. Raya defending is poor. He always does that. I reckon he's a United fan. MJ, you man forgot Overmars was harassing women at work. Happened at Ajax, nothing to do with Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. If one of our players scored that goal, Mikel would bench him. Yep. What are you shooting from there for? Curtis, if you lose this, are you in a top 4 battle? 100%. 100%. Ricky, member for 20 months. Big up your damn self, bro. Odegaard isn't an 8 or a 10. He's a bench player at best. He just doesn't turn up. He doesn't do enough. I've watched him this half, Odegaard, and genuinely, he's had the ball more than any Arsenal player. He's played a few nice little passes, a few little flicks. He just doesn't damage the opposition. You'll just do something. You've got a centre midfielder up front, a 17-year-old on the right, and Kung Fu Panda on the left. You need to take responsibility. We need Odegaard to actually win us a game of football. Not scoring when we're 3-4 and 5-1 up against a PSV team that is an absolute mess. I need you to score when it's 0-0 at Old Trafford. When it's 1-0 at Old Trafford. That's when I need Odegaard to do something. And some of you might think, yo, you're being a bit harsh on Odegaard. He's been one of our better players today. No. It's about our attack is down to the bare bones. Centre midfielder, 17-year-old, and a washed-up Trossard, right? And Odegaard, who's the captain, who's on over 200 grand, who played for Real Madrid, who's meant to be the man in this team, he just doesn't turn up when you need him. When we win 7-1, oh my God, it's like Ozil regen, people. What a player. Norwegian David Silva, oh, he's beautiful to watch, man of the match. We're 1-0 down at Old Trafford, bro. Where are you? I'm looking for him. Like, where is he? 2 shots on the edge of the box. He can't shoot. Ball's bouncing twice before it gets to Onana. Scoop passes over people's head. It's just, come on, man. Some little Odegaard. This is Odegaard. Pass. Flick my ear. Shoot some snot out of my nose. Ball goes out for a throw. Come on, guys. Make some noise. Play with the captain's armband. Right, run around. Right, look busy. Look super busy. Right, Arteta's looking. Look busier than ever. Look so busy that you look like the Tasmanian devil. Beep, beep. Never stop running. Right, I've got the ball 20 yards out. I can't shoot from here. Right, let me scoop it over the head. Oh, didn't quite get there. Unlucky. When does this guy damage the opposition in a big game? Seriously, man. What is going on with this guy? Go and get Eze or someone, man. Go and get Wirtz. Go and get me a number 10, a number 8. What's going on with this guy? I've seen Saka win us games. I've even seen Martinelli win us games before. I've even seen Havertz win the odd game. This guy don't win nothing for us. Oh, why are Sky Sports doing this? The wall was 11 yards away instead of 10. It doesn't matter, mate, when you got... Oh, Heaven's coming on at centre-back. I'm sorry, people. This team just vexes me, people. No wonder Real Madrid bin this guy. You ain't winning trophies with this guy as captain. He just needs to take the armband off and let somebody else lead the team. Second half underway, people. Don't forget, today's show is sponsored by Proton VPN, and I might need a VPN, people, because I need a holiday in that international break. I'm telling you now. Use the code CurtisShawTV, people, to get 3 months off the 12-month plan. 6,000 of you in the chat. Here's Odegaard. Come on. Trossard, you owe us, mate, for that shocking first half. Another one. Chipping goalkeepers in midweek. Now it's under pressure. The guy can't handle it. Next goal's vital. Play the through ball, man! Trossard, well, who did Heaven come on for? Was it Yoro? Who cares how far the wall is if Raya is in? Exactly. Exactly. Daniel, move the ball too slow. Partey is the worst for it. Have to move it quicker to get United players out of position. Can't see us scoring. United will just put 7, 8 players behind the ball now. 1-0. This is an amazing result for them. Even if they draw, they'll lap it up. They'll say, you lot are second, you know, they're 14th, blah, blah, blah. Cole said Zinni should play against teams in a low block. Yeah, I'd drag Odegaard today, honestly. Hassan, do you like Kung Fu Panda, bro? I missed Shrek. No, people are now... I missed the Shrek donkey. That's when you know it's bad. People want Havertz back. Adash, if anyone's mastered the art of doing a lot of nothing, it's Odegaard. His killer instinct has been robotically removed. Acts so busy, but is so predictable. It's annoying. Grant, not only do we take all the rejects and washed up players in Europe, mostly Chelsea, now we are even making 3-point donations to rivals. Here come Man United on the attack, pulled back, cleared by Timber. Jeez, man. These men have got a centre-back on the pitch that was just a young player that we took on tour in the summer, and they're now starting him. Look at Calafiori. He's so bad. He's so bad. Odegaard equals Pereira. Just cool kicks, no finishing. Them man there, bro. I can't believe Calafiori, how bad he is. He's so bad. Calamity and Calamari, you're spot on, you two. This guy, imagine spending £40 million on a left-back that can't defend. Like, real talk. It's like buying a car with no steering wheel and no tyres. But saying, yeah, but that's a hell of a car. It's like saying you've got a Lamborghini, but it don't drive. You've just put it on the drive. Look at Odegaard. We're making Garnacho look like a good player. Good cross. Raya collects it. We've genuinely bought a Lamborghini with no steering wheel and no wheels that just parked on the drive just to tell people you've got a Lamborghini. Yeah, what are you driving, mate? Yeah, just got a Lambo. Yeah, just got a Lamborghini. New shape. Yes. Unbelievable. 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. Just, drives like a dream. Never driven it, though, and it doesn't move, but I've got a Lambo. It's a vanity project. They probably went, yeah, sign him. To be fair, when we drop the new merch, it'd be good to have an Italian with a headband. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. They better do something in this half, I'm telling you. Odegaard clamped on the floor. Oh, he hurt me. He hurt my ankle. Get up! Look at him. Up straight away. Nothing wrong with him. Looking for the free kick. Oh, ref, he kicked me on my ankle. Ow. Ow, that hurt. These man make me sick. We're making Lindelof look like Carlos Puyol, like some aggressive beast of a centre-back. Kicking our players all over the place. Somebody go and clamp him. Come on, Waneri. He's been so out of this game. Dallow's clamped him. They're actually making him look like a 17-year-old today. Dallow overruns it, throwing. This team just makes you sick. Come on, please. Don't you dare lose to United. Just don't do this to me, please, man. I can't deal with them lot. You just never hear the end of it if you don't beat these. They're so bad. They lose to everybody. And then we turn up, Santa Claus FC. It's March. And Santa Claus is still about. Waneri. We're so slow. Why? Just sit. Like, people, please tell me. Why do we play so slow? What do we think's going to happen the longer we wait? Ball whipped in. Goes out for a corner. It's like they think the longer we wait to play, the better it's going to get. I don't get it. Surely you have to play football at a faster tempo. But what do we know? Palace beat these idiots at Old Trafford. Yeah, but they've got a good striker, mate. In Mateta. Here's Odegaard. That's not a bad shot for him, to be fair. He's got a corner as well. That's a bit better. Did Onana actually save that? I can't believe he got that much power in a shot. Did he save that? I don't even know how that's a corner. How is that a corner, by the way? I don't think he even touched it. We'll take a shameless corner. Come on, if we can equalise early, we'll beat them. But if we don't, that was never a corner. Slab foot, they said. Come on. Yova, earn your money. We haven't seen you for months, bro. We don't score from set pieces anymore. Now's the time. They've got a former Arsenal youth team player, Heaven, at centre-back. Here we go. Oh, Deckers. They tried the Beckham Scholes edge of the box volley. But he ain't quite Paul Scholes, is he? Declan Rice. It's not bad technique, but... Big up Andrew, A Big C, David Forrest support here. Trust the force to come over to the other red side. You know it makes sense. Hey, listen, big up to Forrest, man. The city is buzzing right now. Beating Manchester City, beating Liverpool, drawing with Arsenal. Forest, man, I hope they get Champions League. I would love them to get Champions League. James said it's not the players, it's Arteta slowing things with his terrible tactics, just how he used to play, yeah? Come on, Timber. He needs runners. Waneri, what you got? Take on Heaven. Twist him up, man. Whips it in with no one in there. You need your striker there across the near post. We're making Lindelof look like some amazing defender. I don't know what's going on today. Corner to Arsenal. Ah, dear. You were born in Nottingham. Why do you support Arsenal? Well, I actually grew up watching Arsenal play great football. But it's changed, hasn't it? Big up TJ in the chat, bro. I see you, brother. Just relax, man. You've won the league. Leave us alone. I don't even dislike Liverpool. You know when you've already lost the fight and they're still hitting you. It's over. Leave us. I'm from Manchester. I support Barca. I love it when they say things like, "Oh, you're from Nottingham. Why do you support Arsenal?" Well, why not, bro? I didn't realise you had to be like born across the road from Highbury to support Arsenal. We are worldwide football clubs, by the way. You know, that is kind of how we work. Every time I see that Bruno goal, I get more angry. Look at the state of David Raya. Oh, United are on the attack. If they score again, oh no! Great save, David Raya. That's what I'm talking about. Mazraoui should have scored. We're getting opened up, people. We are getting opened up. Look at the state of us. Oh, but I want us to play Real Madrid because they open up against us. Yeah, Calafiori at the back post. Look at the state of his defending. He's a Calafiori is awful. Honestly, that's an unbelievable save, by the way. What a save by Real. Should be 2-0. Come on. Look at us on the break. We couldn't break a Kit Kat. We couldn't break a Kit Kat. We are awful. We are absolutely awful to watch. Berta, mate. Forget Berta. We need David Blaine. We need a magician to sort this team out. This is a joke. This is an absolute disgrace what we are watching right here. I can't believe what I'm watching. I can't believe how bad Calafiori is. He needs to make changes. Oh dear, we're so bad. Look at Declan Rice. Imagine paying £105 million for somebody and changing his role to a role that is... Look at Calafiori. Imagine paying £105 million for a 6 and trying to make him an 8. And he ain't good in the 8. It's an absolute joke. It's ridiculous. This guy Calafiori, Calamity Calafiori. I can't believe it. People said we robbed West Ham. Give them more money. We robbed them. That's what they were saying. They owe us 40 or 50 million. He's a decent DM. Anyone going to shoot for us? We're just gonna put crosses in now. I'm telling you, I've seen this story before. We'll just put crosses in and hope Marino heads one of them in. Calamity at left back. Come on, man. We need a goal. These lot were protesting before the game. Real Madrid won 2-1. Here's Nwaneri. Nwaneri's had a tough game as well. Odegaard whips it in. Headed away. We're going to do that. We're going to do lockdown football now. I'm telling you, I've seen this story before. Lockdown football will be back. Odegaard, there you go. Little flicks again that don't get there. Mid-block is Mikel's kryptonite. And strikers. Big C, I've said it before and I will say it again. Hard to expect any fullback to defend in this system when they're coached to play attacking midfield. Yeah, look at Trossard. What is that? Honestly, I got hyped on Trossard's goal in the week. Trossard needs to get out of here. He's poor, man. He needs to go and learn Arabic as well and go and play in Saudi. Who was it? Al Etihad who put the bid in for him? They offered 35 million euros. I go back. I say, I'll take 25 million euros. I'll give you a discount. And yet AFTV still up Odegaard's on. Odegaard is... He's not that guy, bro. He is not that guy. They've bullied us, which I think is embarrassing. Oh my God, Marino stamping on Garnacho's foot. See what I mean? Arsenal fans cry online. That could be a red card. Calafiori off. Thank you. Leave him in Manchester. Nwaneri dragged. Of course, you're going to take the easy option and drag him off. Lewis Skelly comes on. I don't know how. Martinelli's on. He must be fit. Calafiori, stinker. Absolute stinker. Yob said, I'm surprised you're surprised with this performance, Curtis. We've been playing like this all season. Pass, without really attempting to score. I think the 7-1 lured me into a false sense of security. We're rubbish. Marino could have got sent off for that, by the way. Stamped on Garnacho's foot. Garnacho's had a good game, and I don't even rate him. Xerxes, what a save that is by Real. How are they creating chance after chance? These men struggle to beat Ipswich at home. Look at Partey. What are you doing? Track the runner. We are absolutely awful today. We're so bad, it's unbelievable. We are so poor today. What is going on with us? What has happened to the team? Second half of last season that was cutting teams open. I just don't understand. It looks more like United are going to score a second than us equalising. Come on, Odegaard. Come on. Come on, Martinelli. Do something. That's not a bad ball. No one in there. We've got nothing. We've got absolutely nothing. You know, at this point, you'd be better off having Butler or Deji up front. Because Marino doesn't make striker moves. He doesn't even make the run. Oh, Babs, Babs has put a picture up of Lindelof with his hand around Marino's neck as if to say, like, he should have been sent off or something. Like, Marino just stamped on Garnacho's ankle, bro. We can't blame refs. Look at Onana, he's all over the place. Do something. Somebody shoot, please. Gabriel shot blocked. Get it back in the box. Oh, the ref gives it. Someone's offside or free kick. Dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear God. This team stinks. Absolutely stinks. I would say bring Sterling on, but what difference that going to make? I would actually put Tierney left wing. Get Trossard off. He's been awful. Raya saved you from 3-0. Yeah. Yeah. We're losing to a United that genuinely a lot of their fans didn't even care about this game that much. They were like, they've just got to beat Sociedad. They played 48 hours after us. And yet they look like they've got more energy than us. They look like they're going to score again. We're going through the motions. They've got... How old is that Aiden Heaven now? 18? They've got one of our youth team players playing centre-back. And we still can't create nothing. We are absolutely... I'm telling you now, we're going to get a heavy backlash if we don't win this. I think the media will hammer them. 18, Aiden Heaven. Look at the state of us. Martinelli. I'd just put Martinelli up front and get him to run. Onana clips it forward. 28, 29 minutes to go. Trossard, do something, please. Not a bad ball. Martinelli, good touch. Banter club in second. It's crazy. United are like 14th, but it feels like we're more of a banter club than them. Partey, what are you doing? Know your limits, bro. You can't dribble. Timber crosses it. It's blocked. It's scary how little Onana's had to do in this game, considering we're second in the league. I can't remember Onana making a decent save in the whole game. We had a couple shots on target straight at him. Apart from that, we've stunk out the joint. 28 minutes to go. Nothing different. Same tactics. Get the ball wide. Cross it in. See if Marino can win the header. No, he can't. Ball whipped in. Flicked away by Delict. Lewis Skelly fouls Garnacho. We've actually made... Garnacho's played well today. I'm not even going to lie. I don't rate him. You watch Chido Obi come on and score next. Then we... Hey, you just said it, bro. My bad. He'll come on and score again. DM, get this effing manager out. Stagnant. He's lost. Jorge said, always the same. 80% possession. One shot on target. Yeah. Jonah, has anyone seen the creative spark? What a joke. Is Arteta... Was he getting angry there, Arteta? Watch him. He can't get angry. I tell you what, Berta, mate. You know what the best signing you can do for us? You bring that Simeone over here. That's what you need to do. Don't worry about the striker yet. We'll get the striker. You bring Diego with you. Berta needs to bring Simeone with him, bro. That's the best signing he can make. This football is absolutely disgraceful to watch. They're putting season ticket prices up to watch stinky football like this. This is absolute dross. Drossard, people. Drossard football. Not Trossard, Drossard. We just keep possession. We're playing keep ball with no... Yeah, Atletico lost today. Here's Declan Rice. Our new number 8. Who cost 105 million. He's won as a corner. This is awful to watch. Arteta said, over my dead body, are we giving up the title race? What now, bro? What now? Can we score from a set piece? Anyone seen Nicolas Jova? Thought they painted him outside the stadium. We haven't scored a set piece since December. Can we change it? Corner taken short. Come on. All jokes aside, 25 minutes to go. Get something. Edge of the box. Trossard. Oh, my days. He is steaming. That is one of the worst shots I've ever seen in my life. P-roller, as they used to call it. Get him off. Get him a coffee and send him to bed. He's playing football like he was on an all-day session yesterday. He's had at least 12 pints. These players, I don't know if it's the system and Arteta. These players, they sign for us. They're exciting. They're playing well. They're celebrating goals. They're doing things. Within a year, 2 years, they're unrecognisable. Trossard was one of the most clutch players at Arsenal. Now, he can't even kick a ball. Declan Rice, team of the season. Now, some imitation wannabe Steven Gerrard. I just don't understand. Honestly, Berta, first signing, Diego Simeone. That's what we need from you. That's what we need, bro. Oh, internal solutions, yeah. We'll fix it internally, don't worry. We'll put Marino up front. We'll put San Marino up front. Get Trossard off. Drag him. Marino, it's just... We haven't even got the players to bring on, let's be honest. I'd bring Zinchenko on. At least he tries to pass the ball forwards. Yeah, good ball, Trossard, mate. Good ball. The corner flag's not wearing an Arsenal shirt, though. I told you, this is the kit. Every season, there's one kit that we stink every time we play in it. This season, it's this Monsters Inc. kit. This Monsters Inc. kit ruins us every time we play in it. We're awful. We look stupid in it as well. I can't get that picture out of my head of Monsters Inc. Arsenal. Embarrassing. Do you know what? Let me chill. Let me chill. Let me chill. Don't overreact. It's Sunday. Just relax. Don't do it. Don't do it, people. Ah, dear. Come on. Have we even made... Has Onana even made a save? Arsenal's performance today, people. This is how we look in this kit. This is how we're playing. I knew this was the kit this season. I looked at it, I said, nah, it looks a bit mad, you know. That don't represent Arsenal. Adidas just bumping us again. That's how we're playing. I said it the other week, you know. I said, in the Prem, it's pre-season for us. Come on, do something. Love that, Skelly. What? Right, look at the difference now. Look at the difference. Let me go full screen. Free kick, 25 yards out. Excellent play by Skelly, by the way. Yeah, aggression. Watch this free kick from Odegaard. Please bend this in the top corner. Because you know he's going to take it. Wow, he's lucky to get a foul there. That's hardly... I don't know if he even touched him. Ah, maybe he did. Let's see the difference now. Bruno scored from this position. Odegaard, come on, brother. I need something. Why is Declan Rice over the ball? You can't shoot. Let's see. I bet Odegaard Come on. Onana ain't going to position himself the way that David Raya did either. Let's see the difference. Come on, Odegaard. I can't remember Odegaard scoring a free kick for years either. Was it Burnley away in the yellow Arsenal kit? Oh, dear. Crazy. Come on, let's see what he does. What we got, Odegaard? Does anyone have genuine belief he's going to score this? Because I don't. I hope he proves me wrong, but I have no belief. I reckon Declan Rice will take it. He'll say, just leave it, mate. You can't shoot anyway. Anyone got any belief Odegaard scores this? Does he whip this over the wall top corner? I actually think this could be even closer than Bruno's one. Come on, surprise us all. Surprise us all. Rice looks like he's moving away, but... Come on, Odegaard. Come on, Odegaard. Are you winding me up? Get this pillow foot off the pitch. Oh, that is... just how is that a shot? It's like candy floss. Look at this. That ain't a shot. Oh, my... The man headed it away. Odegaard just cannot shoot. Has no shot power, man. It's crazy. What is that free kick? He's poor, man. This guy is so overhyped, it's unbelievable. Honestly. Candy floss. I can't stand watching this guy try and shoot. It's embarrassing at this point. Honestly. I think a pillow would have more power than him. I think I'm disrespecting pillows, calling him pillow foot. I just can't believe what I am watching on this football pitch. I see Man United so much, and I'm like, whoever they're playing, I think they're going to get beat today. They're awful. And then Arsenal rock up. Oh, yeah, that's it. Zoom in on Sterling. He'll save us. You haven't seen the best of me, guys. You haven't seen the best of me. 19 minutes to go. You ain't even come off the bench. Brian said, please beat this scum club up the Leeds. Ain't happening, mate. Ain't happening. You need... We've used about 2 months' worth of goals in the PSV game. Tierney's coming on. Kieran. It's Kieran Tierney, lad. It's Kieran Tierney, lad. He's our best left-back, mate. We should have given him a new contract. Instead, we're releasing him. Declan Rice, free kick. Whips it in. Ball bounces. Arsenal appealing for a penalty. What are they asking for? Handball? Where maybe we'll get a lucky penalty. VAR check. Martinelli. I tell you, this is a crazy performance. This is crazy. They lured us all in. Somebody shoot, please. Just stop faffing around. Look at Odegaard. Look, where you going? Where you going, bro? He's ended up all the way back at David Raya from 30 yards out. Let's turn this to an NBA channel and support the Lakers. I don't know, you know. At least the Lakers are entertaining. I'll give them that, but they got cooked last night by Celtics. Come on, here's Martinelli right hand side. Whips it across. Great block by Heaven of all people. He's turning it into hell for us. Yob said, I've been watching the rest of the season as a neutral. Since we're not winning anything, I recommend that you do the same, Curtis. Take your emotions out of it. Oh, 100%, bro. 100%. Especially in the Prem. Well, there's just no point. Here's Timber. Twists and turns, does well. Lays it off. Shot! Yeah! Equaliser! Declan Rice! Oi, hey, yo, oi, the celebrate. Yo, you man, calm down, you mugs. Declan Rice is back. Sunday dinner's been served to United. You man, shush, people. Declan Rice. What a number 8. The new Steven Gerrard. Beckham Rice whips it in, posting in. What a finish that is. Deckers. Pay West Ham more money, people. That is a hell of a goal. Finally, somebody can shoot. Bad boy goal. Beckham Rice. Great goal. Let's go and win it. Hey, the celebration, bro. You might get man of the match just for the celebration. Man said, yo, you man, calm down, yeah, and shush your mouth. Because they were mouthing off to him, you know, because they say there's rumours United wanted him. But they didn't have the dough. I said, yo, you man, relax. Put some respect on my name. Bad boy goal, that is. The celebration's wild. Celebration was cold, fam. There's a break in play. I think they're doing it so players can break their fast. Oof, handball shout just before. They might have given a penalty for that, you know, if we never scored. Ericsson's off Collier. Toby Collier. I think Hoyland's on as well. Come on, we need to win. It might. Well, would they have given a pen? Xerxes off for Hoyland. Collier on for Ericsson. Didn't he just say Partey's coming off? Tierney's on. I think Partey's off. I don't know how that's going to work in terms of... Is he going to put... Is Lewis Skelly going into midfield? In Europe, that is a pen. Possibly. Beckham Rice, it is shameless. I can't lie. You know what I mean? It is shameless. Sterling, they've zoomed in on him so many times today. He ain't coming on, bro. He ain't even warming up. He's just there to sell Jamaica training kit that they brought out in the summer. Let's just be real. That's the only reason they signed Sterling. When they released that Jamaica tracksuit, it made sense. They probably sold out. I'm still not happy with a draw. If we don't win this game, 14 minutes to go. Bruno whips in the free kick. Ball's up in the air. Here's Garnacho. Sticks it to the back post. Header saved by David Raya. Luckily, he didn't get power. Come on. Get up, Bruno, man. That is not a foul, ref. Well done, Anthony Taylor. That's what I don't like about him. He's a proper cheat in them situations. Big up LSU Gunner, man. He's gifted 10 memberships to the community. Big up yourself, bro. Welcome to the new members. Amici, Cronke, Adders, Voodoo. That Man City 5-1 and PSV 7-1 is a scam to keep us locked in. Absolute shambles. Here's Bruno 30 yards out. Don't let him shoot. Don't let him shoot. Oh, he mishits it. Keeper saves it. Rambe, anyone who thinks Arsenal will finish in the top 4 at the end of the season are deluded. Sack the manager tonight. He's not happy. I think that was before the equaliser. But let me tell you something. I don't want a draw. I will not take any vibes out of a draw. This team stinks. We should be beating this United team. Get out of there with a scruffy 2-1 and keep it moving. That's all I'm looking for now. Who's going to get the winner for us? I think Skelly's playing midfield. And Tierney's at left back. Or is Tierney left wing? I don't know what the system is now. Man United have never lost. They haven't lost in the league since 1984 when they've been winning a game at half-time at Old Trafford. Today's the day, surely. What you got, Martinelli? Do something. Get it in. Not bad, that. Oh. Yo, this Heaven looks like he's going to get game time at United. I can't believe it. He didn't even look that good in pre-season. Against United, funnily enough. Højlund cooked him in pre-season. Yeah, I don't know what... I think Raya was out with Trossard last night. I don't know what he's on either. Tierney, good touch. Just give it him back. Marino, get in the box, man. How are you ever going to score if you're doing that? I would not be happy with 1-1, I'm telling you now. 1-1 is not good. You've got a DM as a striker in 2025. That's nuts. Come on. Raya's almost on the halfway line. He wants to try and score. Bro, man said Saeed going to go off. This is a good point for him, bro, if they draw. Let's be honest. This is a good point for United. They wouldn't have been expecting to win this game. They played 2 days after us. They're out of form. 14th, whatever, 14th, 15th in the league. This is a good point for them. It's us who should be disappointed. Where are United in the league? They're 14th. If we beat them, they're 15th. Everton go in front of them. I mean, come on. This is a good point for them. Will 1-1 be Arsenal therapy? Yeah, 100%, bro. Worst Man United team I've ever seen. We're meant to have been in a title race. Arsenal therapy if we don't win this. Standard. They were awful against Sociedad. Come on, Arsenal in possession. 10 minutes to go. Let's get this victory, man. You know what I mean? They were crap v Sociedad. What is that? That's awful, man. Who was that? Rice looking for Marino? Marino's done absolutely nothing today up front. I would probably have put Martinelli up top, or I don't think there's any point Marino being up front. Gabriel does well. Bullies him. Sit down, Højlund. Ball over the top. Martinelli. That's a great first touch. Oh, I think he's got to go across goal there. Saved by an honour at the near post. Goes out for a corner. And Martinelli's looked lively since he came on, you know. He's been out for, what, 4 or 5 weeks? Was he onside? He looked offside. No, he's miles on. If his first touch is better here, he's one... it's not a bad touch, but... he's too wide, isn't he? But then there wasn't an easy pass on there. I saw a lot of people saying that, Ricky. People were saying, yeah, Rice's celebration was cold, but why didn't he just get the ball and run back? Nicholas, big up for the super sticker, bro. Maybe he was a bit hyped up, but I think United fans were hammering him. Corner. Timber's on the floor. They're taking it again. SGA or Jokic, choose your MVP. I think in recent weeks, Jokic has started to kick into gear, but I think over the course of the whole season, I'd have to go with SGA, man. His numbers this season are crazy, man. He's ripping it up for OKC, but I seen Jokic the other day was going crazy. Didn't he get 30 points, 20 assists, 20 rebounds? Something never been done in the NBA. Ball whipped in. Again, there's an Arsenal player on the floor. Get up, man. United on the counter-attack from our corner. Put the challenge in. Don't let them break. Garnacho finds Bruno. How have they got out of there with the ball? Bruno wins a free kick on the halfway line. Donovan Mitchell will be MVP. Maybe. Was it 30 points, 21 assists, 22 rebounds? He's crazy. He's crazy. Jokic, numbers are way better. SGA only on points. I'm thinking, just because OKC are top of the West, we're Denver. We're at Denver. I actually want to watch some basketball tonight. Who's playing tonight? What we got tonight? Mavericks against Suns. Don't want to watch that. Any late night games on? Nothing great. The NBA games are not that great. New Orleans, Memphis, Philly, Utah. Nah, not staying up for none of them. Pray for Madrid, yeah. Madrid, you know. Pray for my Knicks. Is Brunson injured long term? If Brunson's injured, that's the Knicks season over. Is he injured? Ankle injury. Significant ankle injury. Oh my God, Man United are in! Oh my days, what a challenge by Declan Rice. What the hell happened there? I need to run that back. Run it back, Turbo. Marino, there you go. Marino. Look at the state of him. Look at him on the floor begging a foul. Nothing wrong with him. Look at him. I can't stand Marino, you know. Look, up straight away. I can't stand him. He's a cheat. I'm glad Rice did that to him, you know, shouting. What the hell are you doing? And then look at him. Look at the state of him. Marino is garbage as well. Marino caught out, rolling around, begging a foul. Oh, that Odegaard chance. Honestly, I don't rate Marino at all. He's weak. I'm glad Rice did that to him. Go on, Martinelli, go on. How's this? Yo, this Heaven guy's doing well for them. Glad Rice was shouting at him, honestly. Rice should be the captain. Rice or Gabriel should be skipper. Not one of our signings in the summer were good signings. None of them. I'd get my money back on all of them. Get the receipts. Marino, Calafiori, Neto, Sterling. Send all of them back. None of them are good enough. A left back that can't defend. A centre mid that pretty much does nothing. A goalkeeper who tries to save the ball outside the box. And Sterling, who was signed to sell Jamaica merch when they brought it out for Carnival. We're just not creating anything. Mazraoui on his left foot. We're in trouble. 2v1. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble. What a challenge that is. What a challenge that is. Højlund at the near post. Who was that? Was that Gabriel or Saliba? That's an unbelievable. Oh, it was Gabriel. That's unbelievable. Oh, Gabby, that's outrageous. How are we getting split in 2v1s like that? What a block. Højlund actually connected with it and Gabriel blocked it. Gabriel, great defending. We've been awful. Even if we get a point, it doesn't dress this performance up for me. They look more likely to score. Here's Trossard. Look at the state of him. Trossard today has been horrific. He can't even volley a ball. We was on the break then. He can't even pass it properly. Come on, man. Pass. Ref, just play on. 3 minutes to go in this stinker. Will Arsenal give a guard of honour to Liverpool? Embarrassing. Just refuse to do it. Wavy said shout out to his wife. Ariel. Big up. Nicholas, big up for the super sticker. Lewis Skelly more likely to score. Come on, late winner. Just for banter. He ain't going to win us a league, but at least we can banter Man United fans. Have I even mentioned Odegaard in this second half? I'm not sure if he's touched the ball. I'm really not sure. Partey today as well. Poor. So slow in possession. Somebody said it at half-time. You were bang on. Forgive me who said it, but you were bang on. Thomas Partey today. So slow and lethargic on the ball. I think he got dragged, didn't he? Partey, yeah. I don't think he played that well in midweek either. Gave away a stupid penalty. He probably needs a rest. PSV game, a few of these lads need a rest. United look more likely to score than we do. That left-hand side today has been horrific. Garnacho, that's too easy. He's played well today. Bruno. Come on, Martinelli, let's go. Let's go. Take him on. Oh, yo, this Heaven's having a good game for them, man. I can't believe it. Let Odegaard give a guard of honour. Trossard's got to go at the end of the season. He's got a year left. There's no way on earth we should be extending his contract. Not a chance. I want him out. Get him out. If that Saudi club come back in for him, accept it. Sell him. Martinelli's done all right today. I told you, he can be a decent impact player. Oh, it's Nuggets Thunder now. Turn over to that straight after this. Get this rubbish off. Come on, get a late winner. Odegaard is a Liverpool fan. Yeah, he's probably happy. Yeah, heaven left, bro. Went to United. And now he's having a good game. Little youth team done. Odegaard, stop playing that ball, man. Look, where you going? Look, oh, give me a free kick. He hurt me. Oh, my ankle hurts. Give me a foul. You are absolutely one of the weakest, softest players I have ever seen in an Arsenal shirt. Ever. Ever, 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 Odegaard. Honestly, if United score from this attack, it's all on him. They could be in. Garnacho, it's it over. Odegaard needs to... honestly, Arteta needs to rip the armband off his arm. He is not a captain. Runs into the corner, gets tackled, and then just gives up. Disgrace of a captain he is, honestly. This is why I said, man, Bruno's better than him. I said it, what, a week, 2 weeks ago? Bruno's better than Odegaard, people. All day long. At least he takes responsibility. This guy ain't interested. 4 minutes added on. We're already 40 seconds in. Yeah, Garnacho's played well. Bro, the title race is embarrassing. Sky Sports must be devastated. What are they going to advertise at the end of the season? The title race. What title race? It's over. The relegation race. Yeah, we pretty much know what teams are getting relegated already. Probably the top 4 or top 6 race is all they can run with. Gabriel does well, finds Tierney. You can see there's 3 people there. Pass. Ah, it's not a great ball. What you got, Lewis Skelly? This is a chance. Come on, Trossard. Great chance. Odegaard! You can't shoot Martinelli! Are you joking? He's offside. Martinelli was off. How did Odegaard again look? Odegaard again. Odegaard cannot shoot. Look at him again. Edge of the box, unmarked. Look at the shot. No power. Easy save. Martinelli was offside anyway. No shot power whatsoever. Pillow foot. People thought I was joking. This guy can't shoot. He has no power. Edge of the... Look at Marino. He's had an absolute stinker. United on the attack 2 minutes to go. Terrible cross. That sums the game up. Odegaard, maybe 2 yards inside the area. On his left foot. Ball on the floor. Unmarked. And he just side foots it. And Onana just palms it out. Doesn't even have to properly dive. It's absolutely shocking. White glove, how many times do we get trolled by other managers putting on a player we sold to them and balling out against us? Oh, mate. I don't know how Trossard has played 90 minutes. I'm being serious. Ball whipped in. Oh, no. United are in. United have... Great save, Raya. What a save by David Raya. It was almost pure embarrassment. What a double save. Oh, my God. What a save. He has, wow, he's kept us from pure embarrassment. They should have scored. That one is even easier than the Odegaard one. He's about 10 yards out, unmarked, right foot. Raya saves it, palms it in the air, it bounces. It looks like it's going over the line. He runs back and palms it out. 30 seconds to go. This performance is an absolute disgrace. Honestly, they've been better than us. They've looked more likely to win it. It's 20 seconds to go now. Look at us. What's that? What kind of football are we watching? What are we actually watching? It's so bad, it's unbelievable. Oh, man, how's he missed? Good save, bouncing back. Oh, what a strong hand he gets on it. They should have scored. Oh, the recovery to get up. Look, last chance of the game. Look at this. Deckers, don't put that same cross in that you put in against Forest, please. He took it short. Cross it. Martinelli, don't you dare lose the ball. You absolute... Come on. Come on, Trossard. Do something, Kung Fu Panda. What is that? Ref's blown the whistle. Put us out of our misery, man. You're a... End the game, man. I've had enough. Lock it off. Ah, it's a ball fest, man. You don't... That was absolutely shocking. I'm fuming. Just lock it off, ref. Should have locked it off 10 minutes ago. What the hell is that? I don't even know if I'm angry. Look at them all having a laugh. Rice and Casemiro, number 6 tax. Yeah, what a player you were at Madrid, lad. Are they even that bothered? I think Arsenal players are on the beach mentally. I think they've tapped out. We are. Oh, look how happy they all are. Oh, well played, Bruno. You're such a good player. Arsenal fans hugging. They're not bothered. They're on the beach. We're in pre-season mode, I'm telling you. We are literally on the beach. Look at Timber and Anana. Yo, bro, remember Ajax? Remember in them cafes in the afternoon? That funny tasting cake. Arsenal fans will say it's a good... Oh, it's a point at Old Trafford. Yeah, good one. Good one, mate. Just a reminder, Man United have lost 12 games this season. I want to hear what Arteta says today. He'll probably say we've completely dominated the game. Let's have a look at the stats that he'll hide behind. Look at Odegaard and Lindelof. Oh, Scandinavian tax. Probably saying, what hairspray do you use, bro? Well, you know, I like Brill cream in the morning, but if it, you know, just put a bit of water in there at half time. What were the stats, people? So the manager can hide behind. 68% possession, people. And we had 12 shots. He will probably say, I've never seen such a dominant performance in my whole life. I've never seen anybody do to Man United what we did to them today. That's what Arteta will probably say, people. But people think they want Real Madrid because they open up and give you a chance to attack them. I think people have to understand we can't attack. So we might as well play Atletico and stinkfest and hope we can nick it 1-0. If it's Real Madrid, we're getting cooked. We can't hit them in transition. I told you, we couldn't break a Kit Kat. Never mind a counter-attack. Timber, the only Arteta signing worth the money. I think he signed Gabriel. I got to give him Gabriel. That was a great signing. White Glove draw to 14th place and our goalkeeper is man of the match. Joke. Say it louder, bro. Say it louder. Let me go through some Man United results. In fact, let's go through them together. Let me share the screen. United, giant in name, but certainly not in the way they've played this season. Let's zoom in. United, 14th. They would have been 15th. Matches. Let's have a look at some United results. Let's just scroll through the United mess of a season that we couldn't even take advantage of. They've knocked us out the FA Cup. Who they lost to? They lost to Fulham in the FA Cup. They scraped past Ipswich. Drew with Everton. Lost to Tottenham. Beat Leicester 2-1. Lost at home 2-0 to Palace. Eddie and Nketiah and them, man. Lost 3-1 at home to Brighton. Beat Arsenal in the FA Cup. Beat Southampton. Drew with Liverpool. Lost to Newcastle. Lost 3-0 at home to Bournemouth, you know. 3-0 to Bournemouth. Lost to Tottenham again. They did beat City. They're scrubs. They're absolute scrubs. TLC settings. They've conceded 40 goals in 28 games. They haven't even won 10 games this season. Brentford, Palace, them teams have won more than them. They're rubbish. They got -6 goal difference. Their goal difference is worse than Everton. They've scored less goals than Wolves. Cunha. I'm sorry, mate. I ain't dressing up a draw against United in any way, shape, or form. That was a stink fest. That PSV performance was a one-off. It was a one-off. Look at our form. Let's have a look at our performances. Because we're matches. Our recent form. What have we been doing? Drew to United, battered PSV, 0-0 with Forest, 1-0 lost to West Ham, 2-0 against Leicester, lost 2-0 to Newcastle. If you look at that, right, you take away the PSV game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our last 5 games before or around PSV, we've scored 1, 2, 3. We've scored 3 goals in our 5 games prior to PSV. And we got 5 against City. So you bang 5 in against City. You're thinking, here we go. The goals are going to flow. Then you don't score against Newcastle. You get a couple against Leicester, are the worst team with Southampton. You can't score against West Ham. You can't score against Forest. Then you get 7 against PSV. And then you get 1 today. PSV in the week, that's going to be a snore fest because we'll make about 6 changes. Who really cares about that game? And then you've got Chelsea, which you just don't know with Chelsea because they're a very unpredictable team as well. I honestly, and I sincerely mean this, if you said to me now we can end the Premier League season, I would possibly end it. Outside of content. And that's me being totally honest. We've got how many games left in the league? We got 10 games left. Wow, we got 10 games left. It's going to be painful. 10 watchalongs playing for nothing. That's actually, I didn't know we had that many games left. 10 Premier League games with nothing to play for. Chelsea at home, Fulham at home, Everton away, Brentford at home, Ipswich away, Palace at home, Bournemouth at home, Liverpool away, Newcastle at home, Southampton away. Some dead rubbers there as well where you're going to be like, who cares about that? Pure vibes we're here for, nothing else. How many points do Liverpool actually need to win the league officially? Even though we know they've won the league already, but they're 15 points clear now. This is honestly one of the most pathetic title races I have ever seen in Premier League history. I've never seen a title race over before the Carabao Cup final. Pep used to say, listen, win the Carabao Cup, it gives you that boost to win the Prem. These lot have already got it. 8 games to go would be 24. How many more wins do they need? 3? 3 wins, I think. So we can get 30 points. We can actually get 85, but who knows? It's done anyway. Who cares, really? I think 4 wins. 3 or 4 wins. 16 points, is it? Yeah, but it'll be over quicker because we'll drop points anyway. Our players look like they're on the beach mentally. But it is what it is. I don't know what to take from that game. I just don't know. Nothing what I saw today surprised me. Nothing. Same system. Slow football. I just don't know. We're just not very good to watch. We're really not. And listen, half our attacks. Let me figure out some positives from the performance today. United's goal came from a set piece. Our back 4 was actually all right, apart from Calafiori, who was absolutely awful. Timber was solid. Gabriel and Saliba were good. Raya, I think, was at fault for the first goal. After that, he was fantastic. Made some brilliant saves. The free kick was frustrating. Partey wasn't great, but people were saying that Partey was fasting, which can have an influence on your performance. Rice in the 8. I mean, he scored a brilliant goal. Let me give him some credit. But overall, still wasn't great. Odegaard, typical Odegaard big game performance. Flattered to deceive. Waneri was poor today. Trossard was dreadful. Marino was about as useful as the corner flag today. I thought Lewis Skelly looked all right when he came on. And to be honest, you know what the bright spark of the game was today? Was Martinelli, you know. I actually think Martinelli played well when he came on. Some of his end product was still not great. And you're right, only Arsenal players fast, you're right. You know, I can't even use that excuse because Salah scored 2 yesterday. I'm not sure how many United players were fasting. I'm sure I saw Mazraoui eating something then. I'm not sure if any others, but listen, I'm not giving these guys the excuse. Half the league are probably fasting anyway. So let me not even give these man that excuse. I wish Odegaard was fasting because then I could give him an excuse. White Glove, yeah. Beresford said, remember back when I sent a super chat saying we would end your title hopes? Are you Tottenham in disguise? That's brutal. No, but you haven't ended our title hopes, bro. Yeah, I'm not giving you the credit. Our title hopes ended about 4 weeks ago. West Ham ended our title hopes. But you can take some credit if you want. Ben S, big up, bro, with a super sticker. MJ Madrid are going to damage you in transition. Listen, I've told people, trust me on what I'm saying here. Apart from entertainment value, you do not want Arsenal to play Real Madrid. I sincerely believe that. I think their midfield and attack will ruin us. They'll ruin us. Saying that they're more open and give you more chance to attack them, but you need a decent attack to take advantage of them. We don't have it. I genuinely think play Atletico Madrid, have a stink fest and try and nick it. Try and beat them at the Emirates, then go to Spain and defend. We ain't beating Real. We ain't beating Real Madrid. Go and watch Vinicius Jr.'s goal today. They'll have us spinning around people. Like Kylie Minogue. I'm spinning around. Move out of my way. I know you're feeling me. Bro, do you know what? I'm kind of gathering it all in. That game was awful. That game was so bad. Honestly, United are 14th. You would think we was like 11th. That was like 2 mid-table teams. Found some cash. We've almost drawn, lost as many as we've won. As Logan Ray said, I love you, but you're not serious, people. It's crazy. Are we 10 draws, 3 defeats, 15 wins? Yeah, you're right. Chelsea and Man City have scored more goals than us this season. And obviously Liverpool and Tottenham. I mean, how crazy is that? That is mad. I didn't even know that. Tottenham have scored more goals than Arsenal. And they're 13th. So it tells you where the problem is. We're 17 goals behind Liverpool. We have no firepower. Rice, big goal, big tackle, make him captain. Odegaard completely missing in the second half. Also shows Partey come off and our midfield completely collapses. We need to spend big in the summer, man. I'm telling you, the rebuild needs a rebuild. Toro, league was chalked 4 weeks ago. I'm just living off the Berta hopium. Hope Teta gets the reckon in his squad building and talent. ID deserves. Berta, bring Simeone, bro. That's the signing he needs to make. Trossard is much better than Martinelli. He doesn't know where he is on the pitch at times. Don't understand why he defend Martin so much. Martinelli you talking about or Martin Odegaard? Is Trossard much better than Martinelli? I don't know if he is. He just had one of the worst games I've seen. They're both not good enough. Let's just say that. Ricky, we need to stop calling this season a title challenge or title race. 15 points behind with 10 games to go. This was never a title race. You're right. It's an embarrassment. It's an exhibition match. Vegas Gunner, now we know why the club didn't give Arteta money in January. They brought in Berta to fix the wage mess. Example, a 30 million overpaid waste Marino. It could be the point. You could have a point there. I mean, I don't know what to say. Drawing with that United team is a loss. Let's just be real. Let me get some basketball on. I don't even want to watch the goals back. I don't want nothing to do with it. Let's get Jokic. Let's get Jokic, SGA. Because the Cronkies own Denver Nuggets, I always want Denver Nuggets to lose. Just so the Cronkies can feel some frustration. So I hope OKC cook them. Yeah, they're beating them by 8 points, third quarter. Bro, Heaven's better than Calafiori. That's a great point, bro. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say, people. We've just drawn to one of the to the worst Man United team I've ever seen. Daniel said, I'm waking up at all sorts of hours in Australia. See you next season. Protect your energy, my friend. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. What is the point watching this team? Simeone wanted Berta out. Wow. Is that true? I want to get a bit more information on this. We're going to do it for a stream. Why has Berta left? No one's asking that question. Why has he left? I'm going to try and find that out, because that is interesting. Here we go. Pros and cons of Berta. The weakness. Delama spent 72 million on Lamar. Felix to replace Griezmann was a disaster. Re-signing Diego Costa wasn't the best move long term. Well, they're not the worst moves in the world. Try spending 65 million on Havertz, 35 million on Marino, 40 million on Calafiori, Sambi Lokonga. We'll save that for another stream. Bring Simeone with you. Who would you give man of the match to today, people? I suppose it's got to be either Rice for the goal or one of the probably three of the back four or the goalkeeper. It ain't going to be anybody in the front three. I'll be honest, people, and I'm starting to have real concerns over some of our players. Real concerns. It's never about ability, it's about performance. I don't like what I'm seeing from Martin Odegaard. I really don't. And people might think you're being harsh, he's a good player, but I expect more from him because I do rate him. I'm being twice as hard because I expect him to perform at a higher level. And I'm not seeing it, bro. When does Odegaard come up clutch for Arsenal? I said 2 weeks ago on this channel, Bruno Fernandes is better than Odegaard. Half of you agreed with me. Half of you couldn't believe what I was saying. This guy doesn't turn up. 7-1 against PSV, guess what? Looks like a dream. Looks like a dream. Look at the pass that he played. I'm like, oh my God, one of the best passes I've seen. Any of them passes today? No. Any decent shot? No. Not good enough. You can't make him the leader. Odegaard needs to fall down the pecking order. If you've got him in your team and you've got a midfielder ahead of him, but we're playing through Odegaard, and Odegaard isn't good enough to take that responsibility, in my opinion. I think he needs to have less responsibility on his shoulders. The Marino front thing, I mean, any competent back four is going to just shut him down. It's as simple as that. They're just going to shut him down. Where was the drive from Arsenal in that game today to go and win that game of football? We scored in the 74th minute. There was 4 minutes added on, which means we had 20 minutes to go and score the winning goal. What did we do in that 20 minutes to win the game? How many saves? I don't think Onana made any save today that was difficult. None of them. He's basically just falling on the ball. Nobody had him at full stretch, tipping it wide. Nothing. Nothing. I actually think Man United were the better team today. I don't care what the stats say, because I know what Arteta's going to say in his press conference. We dominated. Why? Because we had 68% possession, because we had 12 shots and United had 8. He's going to say we dominated the game. I've never seen a team do to Man United what we did. The problem with Arsenal at the moment And I'm not even going to hide from it. I might be caught up in this at times as well. Let's be honest. Arsenal are average. Then they have a big performance. They batter Man City. And we go crazy on it for about a month. And Arsenal go, there you go. We've got one. That'll get us through the next month. They'll lap that up for a month. And then we're average. Then we batter PSV. And then we run away with that. Oh, we scored 7. Marino up front. But Arteta's a genius. Give him some credit. Give him the credit he deserves. No, PSV were rubbish and we cooked them. It's nothing more than that. Don't get carried away with it. That wasn't some monster performance. We dominated a team that are not that good, who are out of form, who were there for the taking. I think the Premier League, the next 10 games are going to be brutal. I'm telling you now, for all of us, doing watch-alongs and tuning in, these next 10 Premier League games is going to be horrendous. Because I think this team is on the beach. I'm telling you now, I think they've checked out. I think in the Premier League, this team have checked out. They know it's gone. They're not motivated by getting top 4. They're going to go through the motions. I actually think we'll drop points in a few games this season. I really do. We're only 8 points clear of Man City in 5th. We've got to be careful. If we was to drop points against Chelsea next week, it really would turn into a top 4 race. It's very difficult as a player when you're going for a big trophy and it goes, and then you've got to keep motivated for something that doesn't really motivate you. You know, now the title's gone. I just don't think psychologically they're fired up. We didn't look fired up today. We just didn't look fired up today at all. We went through the motions. We kept the ball. We were slow, lethargic. We've got a draw. The players were high-fiving Man United players after the game. They didn't look hurt. They just kind of went, well, it's a draw. We're closer to top 4. And that was it. That was it. There's no drive. I might be reading the room totally wrong. And I want you guys to let me know. Even though we know the title's gone, mathematically it's not. We know it's not going to happen. But we want to see the team act in the right way. You've just drawn with one of the worst Man United teams we've ever seen. The worst I've ever seen. Right? If I'm the captain, I'm saying get off the pitch. Go and applaud the fans and get off the pitch. Yeah, you shake hands with the players. Yeah, well done. Well done. Don't be laughing and joking and smiling about it. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed with that performance today. I want you to shake hands, clap the fans, get off the pitch. Go in the changing room and talk about what's going wrong. That to me is a defeat. You've lost to Man United. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, we drew. It's not a bad point. No, forget that. That is an embarrassing result today. That is... How are you not beating that United team? They've got a better chance of winning the Europa League, in my opinion, than we have of winning the Champions League. But they're high-fiving. They're hugging each other. They're not that disappointed. Arsenal have just... Well, let me see what Arsenal's tweet was. Let's have a look, because you know they always put some funny tweet. A point apiece at Old Trafford. That's it. That's it. And a picture of Declan Rice. Fair play to Declan Rice. Brilliant goal. What, are we not upset by this then? Am I reading the room wrong? Am I reading the room wrong, people? Is that a good point? Point apiece at Old Trafford. I expect Everton to tweet that. I expect Bournemouth to tweet that. I expect Crystal Palace to tweet that. That sounds like, you know what? Decent point at Old Trafford. Tough place to go. You got a point. Keep it moving. Hold on, mate. We're Arsenal. Didn't this guy say over his dead body, would we give up on the league? Man United are 14th. They've won 9 games out of 28. And this club are tweeting a point apiece at Old Trafford as if we got a solid point at Old Trafford. Like we're playing United with Van Nistelrooy and Roy Keane and Cristiano Ronaldo in the team. You're playing against Xerxes, an 18-year-old youth team player. Do you know what? I'm actually going to delete that tweet that I put out about Declan Rice's celebration being cold. Because you know what? Now I think about it in hindsight, it was actually stupid. You should have ran and got the ball and ran back to the halfway line. I'm going to be real. You're doing a Giroud at Bournemouth, doing scorpion kick celebration, deleting it. It wasn't a cold celebration at all. You should have got the ball and ran back. You're basically celebrating a point at Old Trafford. You're shushing them when we ain't won nothing for 5 years. So I take it back. I apologise. Caught up in the hype, great celebration, telling United fans to shush. Do that if you scored the winner. Do that when you score the winner. Don't do that for an equaliser. So I take it back. I delete the tweet. It wasn't a great celebration. It was stupid. Get the ball, get to the halfway line and say, come on, lads, let's win the game. These men going crazy over a point. I'm telling you now, they're happy with that draw. I'm going to round up. I've seen enough. SG, 6 months ago, I said Odegaard is a bench player. Won't matter if he's playing in an 8 or 10. He's rubbish. Odegaard is a top 4 player, not a title-winning player. There's a reason why Madrid binned him. SG's been saying it for time. I'll give you credit. Fane, I'm a United fan. I'm absolutely livid we didn't beat you today. Also, Amorim is winning the league before Lego Head. He probably will. And this is how bad it is, bro. United are disappointed. They're disappointed. Arsenal doesn't deserve you. I appreciate it. Fender, embarrassment shared. Yeah, let's share it. When I saw the celebration, yeah, it was telling United fans, calm down and shush. Then I'm like, hang on a minute. It's 1-1. We're not 2-1 up. Calm down, bro. Well, you're not a West Ham player anymore. You better change that mentality. Yeah? When West Ham go to Old Trafford and get a point, that's a good point. So I get it, Declan. Declan thought he was playing for West Ham. Telling United fans to shush. Happy with a point at Old Trafford. Now, bun that. Run to the goal. Get the ball and get to the halfway line. I'm embarrassed. The club should be embarrassed. Don't get caught up in the fact, oh, it's Man United. They're awful. 4x Gold. Even as a Tottenham fan, I prefer listening to you over the mass media. B, that always just want to sell the Premier League as a product. Bro, the Premier League right now is at its highest point of manipulation. They can manipulate the fans so easily, and they've been doing it for years. You've got to remember, Sky Sports saved top-level football in this country. The old Division 1, which was the top league, was just stale, going through the motions. English football needed money pumping into it. So they did a deal with Sky. We're going to show Premier League games on a regular basis. People will subscribe, pay their monthly money. They made billions. The Premier League turned top 4 into something major. Nobody really cared that much about top 4. You wanted to be in the Champions League, but if you didn't win the league, finishing 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, it was all kind of the same thing. Who cares? You didn't win it. Now you see all these adverts. The race for top 4 this Sunday live on Sky Sports Premier League. And they hype you up. And then you buy into it. Oh my God, who's going to get 4th? Will Newcastle get there? That means Isak might leave. If Chelsea get it, what happens? Do they go and sign a striker and get in the title challenge? What if Arsenal drop out of the top 4? What are we going to do? What are United going to do without Champions League football? Oh, I better tune in at 4 p.m. and watch the race for top 4. Let's be real, people. Who cares? What difference has top 4 made to Arsenal? We didn't win the league in Europa League. We didn't win the league in the Champions League. We signed Aubameyang while we was in the Europa League. We signed Calafiori in the Champions League. What difference does it make? Have we seen the difference? Did we sign Mbappe? Are we going to get Florian Wirtz this summer or Musiala? Or are we going to get a world-class striker? No. Champions League ain't going to make no difference. We're going to sign players similar level that we could have probably bought in the Champions League or the Europa League. Maybe you don't get Declan Rice if you're in the Europa League. Maybe he goes to Man City. You watch TNT and watch Italian football and watch Spanish football. You don't see no adverts. The race for the top 4. Napoli against Lazio live on TNT Sports. They don't give a damn. You didn't win. Them Italians don't give a damn. If you don't win the league, they'll sack Ancelotti if they come second. We celebrate top 4, the race for top 4. And then they've got the nerve to put season ticket prices up by £150 in the space of 1 year. And look at the product that you're providing. The other day, I upgraded my phone. Right? Contract was up. New phone's out. Get an upgrade. Oh, the bill's going up slightly, but not much, just a few pounds. Okay, is the new phone better than the old phone? Yes, sir. The megapixels on the camera are better. The screen is brighter. The internet is faster. The video recording is better. The selfie camera's better. Gets closer, more detail, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's the reason for me to upgrade. The product is better, so we'll upgrade. We are upgrading and walking out the store with the same phone that we walked in with. They're just changing the colour. You walked in with the silver phone and you're walking out with the grey phone. It's the same. Yo, I got an upgrade, my new phone. Hang on a minute. That's the same phone you just had, but just in a different colour. Nah, man, nah. It's totally different. Trust me, bro. That's what Arsenal are doing. What are you charging? Why is the season tickets going up? Oh, to watch the beautiful football that we're known for. What, that? That ball fest that I've watched about 20 times this season that puts me to sleep. That, okay. Now what? Oh, the trophies that we're winning, you know, because we're on this rampage of success. Trust the process and, you know, we're winning all these trophies. Oh, what's that? Oh, we haven't won a trophy for 5 years since lockdown, since the players that Arteta couldn't wait to bin. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, but the vibes, you know, we're vibrant. We've got individual talent and brilliance that you've just got to pay to watch them. They're so exciting and entertaining. Alexis Sanchez, Aubameyang, Van Persie, Henry. These are must-watch players. Oh, what was that? Oh, Leandro Trossard, Raheem Sterling, and a centre midfielder up front, and a left-back that we paid 40 million for that's like red rum running around in the Grand National. But apart from that, people, next season, man. Next season is our year, as Evra said. Hey, guys, be excited. I'm sure there'll be more merch out this week. Only 18 merch releases this season. And £550 China mugs. Apart from that. That man went from the iPhone 7 to the 7E. You know what I mean? Just put a colour on the back of it and sold it. It's like spraying the car and saying you got a new car. No, it's the same car, bro. The engine's dodgy. Big up my bro, Fran. He knows about money. Make sure you go and follow him. 10 Trading. Top marketing as the masses are easy to fool. Easy. Easy, bro. It's easy when you've got the big accounts in your back pocket. Let's say it as it is. Let's say it as it is. It's very easy when you've got a huge support from the masses online. And social media is dominant now. People will go on social media and read an opinion so much that they think it's the truth. That's the problem now. You know? Oh, we're progressing, and if we just get a striker. Wasted my iftar for that rubbish. Yo, big up, bro. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Make sure you go and follow Fran. There's his link. Big up that guy, D. 10 Trading. Type it in. Go and follow him. Reconnect with him. I'm going to get him out of retirement at some stage for a football stream. We're going to redirect. Who's live? Troops is off. Who's live, people? Anyone live in the Arsenal community? Anyone live in the Arsenal community, people? Let me know. Don't forget, people, today's show was sponsored by Proton VPN, man. Big up to them for supporting the channel. Scan the QR code. Link in the description. Hey, big up everyone, man. Troops raid. Big up yourself, bro. Appreciate it. Shout out Troops for the raid, man. Probably a bad time to leave now. We just got raided. The numbers go up. Lee is always live. All right, let's go, Lee. At least he'll be speaking some facts. Let me redirect. Fancam will be out in the next 20 minutes. I'll probably be asleep for that as well. I'll be live at 1:30 tomorrow, people. 1:30 p.m. And it will be Arsenal Therapy. You already know what time it is. Arsenal Therapy, 1:30 p.m. 1:30 p.m. Let me read out these super chats, then we'll get out of here. Our team doesn't have a win-at-all-cost mentality. Well, them celebrating and high-fiving and smiling, that tells you everything about this football club. That should be unacceptable. MJ, Casemiro looking at Odegaard like the little boy he remembers. Man's like, you that little guy that used to fill up my water bottle at Real Madrid. Brother, go and get me a drink. Sonic said the biggest counter to getting the Champions League place. Better, more signings. Myth is United literally buying Pogba and signing Zlatan and more despite finishing 5th the season before. If you've got the money, the ambition and the structure, you can still buy top players. And Rehek said Arteta out. Bro, do you know the whole Arteta out thing? It's just draining for me. Honestly, it's at what point do they actually hold him to account and go, if I'm the owner of Arsenal, I'm looking at that going, I spent 750 million for my team to play like that against the worst Man United I've ever seen. And we've won nothing for 5 years. But they're looking at it the other way. They're going, listen, bro, didn't have to buy a striker in January. You know what I mean? Wage bill's getting lower. We're making bread. LA Rams. You know what I mean? Denver Nuggets probably at the game now. Yo, Jokic is firing, getting triple doubles. They're happy, bro. They're happy. People, I'm out of here. We're redirecting to Lee and big up to Troops for the raid. And I'll be back at 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. Fan cam will be out in the next half an hour. What I will say, if you didn't watch that game of football, don't watch it. Stay away from it. And we'll be back tomorrow, people. As Patrice Evra once said, there's always next season, guys. Take care, everyone. Bless.